This is
hey.
This is a Squeegee
What's up?
podcast.
How you doing?
Hey.
Saw dudes.
Hey, saw dudes, it's us. Sus. It's us.
It's that guy.
It's sus. It's us. Let me get all my
is.
sponsors up here. I should have done
Frank.
a Black Diamond Squeegee rubber one just for this episode. I fucking forgot. We're just chilling tonight. We're gonna invite. I think we're gonna invite Jake Van Orton here in a little bit. Here in a minute.
Hello,
here in a
Jake.
second is what I'm gonna do. I gotta find his email address.
Come on.
That's the only thing that sucks about the new
Hey,
way
listen.
we do it is you got to get email.
You gotta get an email address. I've got it. I just gotta type it in. Yo, what's up, Mike?
Saw dudes.
Big Mike. All right, let me invite Mr. Jake here.
Hello, Mr. Jake.
He's not on yet, Tim.
Oh, God damn it.
So much for not talking a lot.
It was my skull.
Somebody's got to be the background noise, sir. Nobody else is talking. I'm
You
just
got a
background
long-ass
noise.
email address.
I
Yeah, I
know.
don't have my glass. I don't have my cheaters.
I don't got my subscriptions.
I ain't got my. Ooh, cool. He popped right up. Awesome. There we go. We just send Jake an invite to the podcast, the podcast. Jake
Welcome.
Van Orden, he's I mean, rightfully so.
Does he know it's...
He's a little upset that Seth had some harsh words for him.
Words?
Well,
But I mean,
it can all be
listen,
addressed.
I can assure you that this podcast, we may be a little rough around the edges, but if you get our, if you do something that gets our attention, it's not like we're just being mean just to be mean. That's not how we do it.
no.
You know what I mean? So it's not like he was,
What's up, Jake?
Yeah, you know what? What's cool is Mark. Today's Mark. Yesterday was Mark's birthday. Everybody.
Yes,
it is
So
Mark's
if you're
birthday.
watching, wish
Happy
Mark
birthday.
happy birthday in the
Thanks,
comments,
guys. What am I, 105, TJ, now?
Happy birthday.
Seven-
Yeah, you're at least
705,
65.
Jason
You're at
Leland.
least 65 today.
Right?
At least
Happy
at the very
birthday,
least.
Mark.
What's up, brothers?
Happy birthday, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you.
Looking good for 105, bro.
I'm telling you,
You're
man,
the-
I feel good.
You're the oldest gay guy I know.
Oh, wait a minute.
I was gay before they invented gay, right, Ted?
Right.
Let me find him. Here he is. Here's Jake. What's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
What's going
That's
on?
a pretty
Jake?
cool hat. This looks like a picnic underneath. What's it say on the top, Jake?
He said it looks like a picnic.
That's cool. Hattie B's.
Fabulous.
Got in Nashville. Good old Johnny Albright
Okay.
got me this hat when we
Okay.
were in Nashville.
That's cool.
Oh, Johnny Albrighty.
Yep.
He was
Cool
there.
guy.
He
Was
was
he
at
there?
He was at the huge convention.
I
He
didn't
lives
meet
there,
him.
bro.
Oh, he lives
He lives
there.
there.
Okay,
What?
okay,
Yeah.
I
okay.
didn't see him.
That's why we didn't
That
meet
is
him.
another gentleman that I've never had a decent conversation with. I mean, he's
No, he-
always a dick. Which, I mean, that's kind of your
You're not
guys'
wrong.
MO, though. You guys just like to be dicks on the internet. You know what I mean? I get that. I get it. I get it.
We say what we want to say.
Right.
We're not being dicks. You met me in person. I'm
Right.
a fucking nice guy.
You're a nice
Yeah.
guy.
I mean,
I'm
I mean,
not-
you're a nice guy in person. You're not very nice on the internet. Like, let's
You're
be
a nice
honest.
guy
Like,
in
you
person,
are not very
definitely.
nice on the internet.
You're very tall, too,
I mean,
sir.
granted, I know that we're all not going to agree on everything. You know what I mean? Like, you're not a Black Diamond rubber guy. You don't like the silencer. I think my disconnect with you in that regard is, like, you have to tell everybody every time you see somebody talking about it.
Right.
I get it.
I mean, I know this because I moderate a couple of pages, so it's just like, God, Jake, do you fucking like anything, dude? You know what I mean?
Like,
Do you always
Right.
no.
have to shit on everything, dude?
I'll tell you all the things that I like and that I personally use,
Mhm.
and the obviously the shit that goes with me everywhere
Mhm.
is, I mean, I'm a Sorbo guy. I
Mhm.
have been for 25 years. The whole time.
Yeah, but dude,
I mean,
who isn't a Sorbo guy? You know what I mean? Especially if you're in commercial. You get what I'm
well,
saying?
no.
If you're in commercial, you're a Sorbo guy, bro.
I get
You
it,
know
but
what
I
I
mean,
mean?
Hey
I
Tim,
use Sorbo on,
relax.
I've
Yeah,
used
I'm sorry.
Sorbo on residential and always have. That's
Right.
just what I use. I'm a 0 degree guy. I've
Mhm.
had used a 0 degree for 25 years.
Mhm.
You know,
Hey,
I
by the
only
way,
use that
Jake.
more.
By the way, Jake, I use the 0 degree on a pole a lot too. I don't know if you know this or not.
But
I do. I've
Guess,
seen your videos,
hey,
man.
guess what kind of rubber I use in that?
I'm gonna guess it's a black diamond.
I'm going to tell you
I
this.
bet you
I
it
use
is.
Black Diamond Round Top Soft, a 14-inch in that channel since they came out with the soft rubber.
Okay.
Okay,
Is the
but
soft rubber
I
their
will
platinum?
admit I don't use it for everything. I don't use it for everything.
No. Is there soft rubber their platinum rubber, or is that just another
No, the
runoff?
soft rubber is just soft rubber. The platinum is supposed to be more supple, so it's supposed to be the softest.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah,
And
Sorbo.
that's just a T-top channel. But it's
Yeah.
I've never tried the platinum. I've only used the regular
I would
and the
say
soft. And
that's probably the closest I've used T-top wise to Sorbo's rubber, but it's clearly it's not the same.
I mean, you're
no,
not gonna
and I mean,
make Sorbo's rubber. You know what I
I
mean? That's a good rubber. You know, that's it. Like
agreed.
you know,
I can
Agreed.
just
I
say
think
this: I've never got a gross Sorbo rubber and had to throw as
Any
much
of it
as
out.
one fucking piece of it away.
Right.
Not fucking.
100%.
The consistency is there.
They make good shit.
Yeah,
Very
it's
consistent.
it's by far and for me, on the 0 degree especially, the Unger Green, and I know people have had issues with that. I've always been lucky, and it's 3 times the cost, and it lasts 4 times as long. You know.
So for the 0 degree, I've makeshifted all my zeros. So I use Sorbo wide channels in my 0 degrees.
I've thought about that. Yeah,
So
it works good.
Oh, it's awesome because Sorbo rubber just glides better, man.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
whole glide of the zero is just better with the Sorbo channel.
In
And
your
can you
opinion,
close out? Can you
in
close
in
out
his
with it pretty
opinion,
well?
that's just his
Yeah.
opinion, guys.
Can you
Don't
close
get all
out
up
with it
booty
pretty well?
butthurt.
With that big thick channel, can you close out pretty well?
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
And some guys will tweak it a little bit more. I like mine to fit in straight. A
Yeah.
lot of guys like it to be a -10. So
Yeah.
where they set the channel in and then the channel's a -10, they like that for using it on a zero. I don't. I like mine straight up. So I mod mine to where I use I take the hardware off of the little stubby aluminum Sorbo handles, and then I put that onto the 0 degree, and then use like a couple things under the plate to hold it tight. So
Yeah.
that's what I do to use a Sorbo channel and still have it keep at a
At a
0
40
degree.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I prefer. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I've talked a lot of shit on Black Diamond because I mean, every time
And
that I've
like I
gotten
said,
it,
I don't like I said, we're all gonna disagree, and not everybody's gonna like everything. I fucking hate Reach It shit. You know what I mean? I hate
Right.
it. I hate Mormon shit too. Like
Oh,
it's
100%.
I just
you know,
Well, that's the biggest- I don't give a fuck.
there are. I love the accelerator
Right.
handle, that accelerator handle, and that flick pad, but not with their channels or their pole or their bucket on a belt or any of their
Hey.
doodabs is really nice. You know what I mean?
Well,
Outside of
listen,
that, though,
listen.
but I don't hop on. This is my listen. No, you listen. My thing
Yeah.
is, I don't hop in their shit like every time they're like WCR is trying to sell some shit or they're trying to sell some shit. Be like, this fucking shit fucking sucks, like Jake does
Yeah.
all the time, nonstop, brother, nonstop. So you got to understand where. I mean, it's not like we're just like picking on you out of nowhere. And I'll be honest with you, I'm just going to tell you the reason why you gotten what you gotten from Seth and myself is because of the shit with Zane. When
For sure.
Zane was, Zane Amerson, when when they announced that Zane Amerson was going to be a product specialist and a salesman for WCR and Zero, you were like, what the fuck does this guy know about window cleaning? And he's like a good kid. That energy to me is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's just fucked up energy.
I do not remember that, but I've got, I've spoken with Zane and stuff now, and I see what Zane does. So if I said something like that, I apologize for that for Zane, because,
dude, let me tell you.
Well, no, hold on, Mark.
Kid.
Hold on, Mark. My biggest problem with you is how you responded to what I said about you. You talk a ton of shit, and all I did was give it right back to you. And I don't know why I'm getting this hate, because every time I see I'm not on Facebook, every time I see someone of these guys post something in the group, you're talking shit. So I personally don't understand that. Like, you had plenty of opportunity. There were a ton of guys there that you had talked shit to, and you had the opportunity to be like, either stand on it or apologize. You did neither. So that bothers me.
But where you're differentiating there is, okay, I'll talk all the shit on products and on how people clean windows and whatever there, but when have I ever come at anybody personally? And
we just had one, Zane. And you just came at Zane personally.
Show me where I said that about Zane.
Well, I'm sure it's deleted.
I can't show you because you say shit and then you delete stuff. That's the problem.
Who deletes
You
stuff?
delete comments all the time.
I've never
talk a bunch of shit and then you fucking delete comments.
Not
don't
once have I ever deleted a comment. Not fucking once.
The shit that I fucking had to spew with you deleted everything you fucking said.
You were full of shit. I've never deleted a single comment.
I didn't want this to devolve into this, but
wow.
I just wanted to. I just wanted to.
I've never fucking deleted. Never deleted a single comment. No, let me finish it.
Well, I'm telling you, you did say that. Listen, I'm not.
You're about to get ravaged, bro.
I might have said something
to get ravaged, bro.
Okay, because I'm gonna. Yeah, because I'll tell you, I know I'm not being I'm not trying to be a dickhead or like a gotcha moment or anything like that. But you definitely said that about Zane, and you said it. You said it in the announcement too, which is, you know what I'm saying. I guess what I would like to do here. And it's all on you, because I have no, I don't want to have like a thing. You know what I mean? I feel like it's wasted energy at this point. You know
I agree. But can I finish my 2 cents here before everyone jumps?
Well, no one's gonna jump, because I'm not finished on talking. And when I'm done talking, you can say what you want to say, and then the guys can respond. Okay.
Perfect.
I don't want this. First of all, I don't want this to turn into a huge argument, but I want everyone to say their piece. But what I would like is a good resolution moving forward from this. You know what I mean? So we all have an understanding of each other. So if you do, because again, like I said, I don't want no animosity. I'm not saying that you're a bad person. I'm just saying, some of the things that you do, and which I'm sure there's things that people do that irritate you, but I feel like there's a level of decorum that we should have as a community and as gentlemen, not to there's certain things just like, okay, we get that you don't like the silencer and that you just can't wrap your head around not, sopping it full of water. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I completely understand that. You know what I mean? So it's not nothing personal from me in that regard. The only thing that upset me is what you said about Zane. It's not, you can't deny you said it. I'm telling you said it. I know you said it. You want to know how I know you said it? Because his dad and his mom know you said it.
Right.
So you said it.
Well, right. And I met both him and his dad at the huge, and they're good people,
wonderful people.
And if I said anything that hurt anyone's feelings or anything, I apologize, man.
I just recently, Jake, myself, I just recently realized, maybe I want to say maybe a couple of months ago, that even the most innocuous of comments can either set a trajectory in someone's path. You know what I mean? And some dude on the internet being like, "You fucking suck," is like when you could easily just have been like, say something different.
Especially when you have a group the way you do. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you conduct yourself pretty good in there. I feel like, Jake, you're pretty nice in that group, which
You are.
is kind of weird to me that you're nice in that group, but everywhere else you want to be like, this fucking sucks, dude. WCR, you're selling this shit and it sucks, bro. It's just like, dude, come on, Jake, come on, brother. We get it. We know, brother. We know.
I understand what you're saying, but let me get my 2 cents in
Okay,
here.
go
with
ahead.
Jacob's comment,
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll tell you right now, I have never once deleted a single comment in my group on Window Cleaning Nation or in any other window cleaning group at any point in time. I've also never ever fucking blocked a single person in any of those groups at any fucking point in time. So you can say whatever you want to fucking say, bro, but you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Maybe the person that originally posted erased my comments, but I have never erased shit, and I would never erase shit because that's not who I am. And I think that's fucking some weak-ass bullshit when people do erase shit and do that. 100%.
Whatever you say, man.
Bullshit right there.
Whatever you say.
Welcome to Squeegee Life.
I don't even know who the fuck you are, bro.
What the?
Well, I mean, you did.
I could give 2 fucks less.
All right. Listen. I'm gonna let me say this. I mean, I feel like that's just Jake. I mean, you said that you didn't. I don't even know what this.
Listen, I want to say,
though. You definitely met us all. You were like, I mean, like when you said you didn't know who Seth was, dude, you and your friend, when me and Seth, and I have this on camera, I haven't, but it was just a stupid B-roll, you know what I mean? But you guys came out and stood there kind of in front of me and Seth there for how long, Seth? Like 2 or 3, maybe 5 minutes. I don't know how long we were there.
Yeah.
Seth was, I mean, you guys walked right up to us and introduced yourselves. Which kind of was a shock to both me and Seth because you never have anything nice to say to either one of us. Right. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, that's kind of weird.
I'll tell you straight up. I mean, I've never watched your podcast before.
Right.
I watched the last one because I heard some shit, and so I came
right.
in. And
I already knew. Yeah, I already knew somebody ran back and told you. I knew that. I fucking blocked that motherfucker on every social media platform. I've given that dude too many chances, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, listen, dude. That was where like shit was like started to go like because I'm gonna be honest with you, Jake. What you sent to me, I made sure that Seth saw what you said. That way, the guys, it was completely transparent. I didn't want this to be, you know what I mean, this fucking thing. You know what I mean? And I don't want, like, we're going to be here for 2 hours. If you want to stay 2 hours, you can. It's up to you. You can tell Jacob and Seth to fuck off and call them a couple of fags and hop off if you want. It's all up to you.
No.
Yeah.
You know
what I mean? I mean, feel free. Feel free.
RGs are good, buddy.
I'm not going to talk shit on anybody personally. I mean, this is, a window cleaning forum, man.
Right,
right.
And yes, there's some shit that gets said and there's some fun stuff that gets done. I mean, the group has, some fun shit.
Yeah.
And some people don't get it. Some people get offended, Right. And if you get offended by some of the shit that, like Eddie said.
Well, Eddie's
I'm personally not offended. I'm not offended by any of it. I just personally don't like the way you move. That's it. I mean, I spoke on it. I said you watched it. I said what I said. I mean it. And I'll change my opinion based off of our interaction or not. You know what I mean? I'm not going to back off of it.
No, dude, I got no disrespect towards you. The only issue I have is you made everything personal against me, and I've never said shit to you personally
or
anyone.
Shit to you, man.
Huh?
That was not personal.
The fuck it wasn't. Are you kidding me?
No, I mean, no, it was personal.
It was.
It was. Tim, I don't need you to speak for me. It was personal. How you moved with Zane fucking pisses me off, and you didn't apologize to him, and you didn't apologize to his father, who I'm very good friends with. So I don't fucking like that. That's where I'm at with it. Zane's a 22-year-old kid. I'm assuming you're about 40. You and I both know better than to talk
45,
about a kid like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to talk about a kid like that, I don't have any respect for that.
No, and if I
That's where
said
I'm at.
if I said something that offended Zane, I apologize, and I'll apologize to Zane if that's
Yeah,
something
and
that.
if you do that, then I'll have a much
I mean, and
different
I'll be honest
perspective
with you.
on it.
I'll be honest with you, dude. I'll also tell you this, Jake. I don't even think Zane gives a shit anymore. That's just
He probably doesn't.
I would say 90% sure that he probably doesn't, but it would go a long way, I think, for you and him moving forward, you and Zane, like on a, you know what I mean? Just play, hey man, if I said something, I didn't mean to say that shit like that, whatever's whatever. I mean, maybe maybe, you know, you never know. Maybe he would, maybe that would change his opinion of you. You know what I mean? Maybe, you know, if he has one, you know what I'm saying?
100%. But I mean,
but we should be lifting
Zane,
these young kids up, Jake. That's what we should be
no,
doing.
no,
We should be lifting them up because there aren't kids going to trade schools no more. There aren't kids going out and pounding fucking nails anymore, and there's very little kids that know what the fuck they're doing that actually show promise in this industry, like Zane, in my opinion. The kid can clean fucking windows. And what does he know about window cleaning? Enough to run his own string of business all by him fucking self for the 2 years before.
Okay. I knew nothing about Zane.
That's what I mean. So why say shit like that if you don't know, my boy? That's what I'm saying, brother. Like, it don't make sense. If you don't know the kid, why would you say, what the fuck does he know if you don't know?
Let me finish before you jump all over me. Okay?
All right.
If you've gone back and looked at all the shit that I comment on Zane's videos and everything now, I give him mad fucking props.
Okay.
I've never seen anyone in the industry that is as good with a pole and a Mormon than he is.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
He is the best of the best. And I've told him that multiple fucking times.
Really good. Okay.
I mean, the guy is a fucking...
Well, I guess... like
with that goddamn thing.
Like
and I've never seen anybody else that can do the shit he can with it. Because most people can't do that. I mean, he does shit with the Mormon that I could never fucking do. But I'm a zero guy. But I mean, his shit, his pole work shit, second to none with the Mormon. I've never seen anyone better than him. Ever. So, I mean, if you go and look at all his posts, I comment on his posts all the time, man. I've got a lot of respect for him. I got a lot of respect for his dad.
Like Seth said, like, moving forward, if that's the way we're going to run shit, that's the way we'll run shit. We're energy matchers. You know what I mean? That's really all it is. You know what I mean? So, like if you post on, like makers, like, fucking... some guys like, hey man, what about this maker silencer? And you're like, it fucking this and that, and it fucking sucks. And I'm like, hey man, it won't splash if you don't fill it full of fucking water. I mean, I've had one of those designs on my hip since like 2018, and I can count on two hands how many times my legs gotten wet. You know what I mean? It's just, if you put too much fucking water in, it's gonna splash. I mean, it's like, you know, and buoyancy, you know, when you stick something in there, it's water displacement. You know, you got to just control your water. It's actual intended and function that it breaking in half. Richie's intention there was so people can crack that open and clean it out really good.
Right, and
you know what I mean? And people, you know, Perry Tate's stupid fucking ass was like, hey, what you do? You took the water out on your leg. You know what I mean? Because he's a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? I don't fucking like that guy. I don't have that kind of venom for you, though, Jake. I want you to know that. Like, I fucking hate Perry Tate. I don't fucking hate you.
I know.
Like, you know what I mean?
I've heard your shit with Perry Tate. And when it comes to the silencer and the Grackle, Grackle, hands down, is a better product. It fixed the flaw. In my opinion, it's a flaw. I mean, you can barely have any fucking water on your mop and not have it come out of that little area. And I mean, I'm not the only one that thinks that. There's hundreds of other people that have said the same shit. So I'm not the only person that says that. The Grackle, in my opinion, fixed that fucking problem.
You're definitely not the only one with that opinion. But you're just the only one that has commented it almost 1,000 times.
Okay, but I give him props.
Like, literally. There's a
but
counter.
I give him props on all his other shit, though.
Hey, man, that's cool in the game. That's cool in the game.
The Grackle is fucking fantastic. His bags are fucking fantastic.
They don't sell Grackles right now, though, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
So, they're not selling the Grackle anymore?
Not at this. No, they're going to. Just you can't get them right now.
Gotcha. But I mean, and that's my opinion. I think the Grackle is
I
the
yeah,
best bob that's made.
it does
So,
solve that issue that where guys like to guys like to use a lot of water. It's definitely
and I like to
perfect
use a
for
lot of
that.
water when I'm working
It's
outside.
definitely perfect for that. That's for sure.
So, but I give Richie and his company tons of props, man. He's put out a lot of good quality shit.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if he makes something that sucks, I'm going to tell people about it.
Yeah, but
If the product sucks,
but the
I don't care
silencer
who
doesn't
makes
suck though.
I don't like it. Okay? It
There
might
you
not
go.
suck, but I personally do not like it, and I
All
think
you
it
have to
has a
say is
design flaw.
personally, this is not for me. But saying that it sucks is not something completely different. Do you understand that?
In my personal opinion, it does suck because of what I consider a design flaw. But if you don't consider it a design flaw, that's fine. But I consider it a design flaw.
Okay.
But I mean, I love Sorbo products,
Listen.
but I would never in my fucking life buy a Sorbo pole. They're the biggest fucking hunks of shit on the planet. You know what I
You're gonna
mean?
get a nasty
But why
email
don't
in
you?
about 10
Why don't
minutes.
you like when people post about the Sorbo pole? Why don't you get in there and say
Hey,
anything about the Sorbo
Nobody
pole?
ever posts about it because nobody
Hey,
buys
Jake.
that fucking
I
trash.
know
Hey,
there's
Jake.
definitely
Hey,
people.
Jake.
They're definitely,
What's up,
but they
man?
do. They definitely do advertisements for Sorbo poles. But I don't see. But
TJ,
when
how
they do
long you been cleaning
advertisement,
windows?
when they do advertise like a maker product or like especially the silencer, you got some shit to say about that though. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm
TJ.
saying?
I've never seen a Sorbo pole ad on any of the groups.
Okay.
I haven't.
All right.
I've seen Sorbo
TJ.
gear for
What,
sure.
Tim?
So, how long you been cleaning windows?
I don't know.
22
Probably
years?
19,
22 years?
20, 19
5?
20 years, something like that.
20 years. I've been doing it. This is my 34th year.
Mm-hmm.
So when Richie came to us with the tip jar and TJ and I did that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the tip jar came to perfection when the Maker Zero silencer was made.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
the tip
yeah.
jar.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you tell us that we're fucked,
yeah.
and that ain't fucked up. That's kind of, I mean, because we
Tim
tested that
clearly,
motherfucker
I don't know
pretty
if
good.
I don't know if you guys have realized yet, but Tim enjoyed his day after work today. You know what I mean? He was
I did.
he was
But my
severely
thing is with-
dehydrated. Tim's like,
No.
and I get. Let me.
No.
Tim, no, wait.
No.
Tim, this is where Tim's
Don't.
coming from. Tim's
Don't do that.
Tim
Don't do
is Tim is upset. He feels like what you're saying is that me and Tim are disingenuous on our
With our-
opinion of the silencer. You feel like it's
Right.
like he's taking what you're saying personally because it's like
I am.
yeah.
Like,
Well,
our
I'm not-
experience
I'm not-
doesn't matter, bro.
I'm not
You
trying
know?
to make it personal against anyone, but I mean, I'll call out a product if I think it has a flaw. You know, and I mean, just like anything else in life. I mean, if I see a political thing that I think's fucking stupid, I'm gonna make my opinion about it. And if people hate me because of it, so fucking be it.
Okay.
You know,
But that's just your opinion, dude.
right. It is an opinion.
Yeah, but it's just like
And-
your
and
opinion, man.
And if people want to hate on my opinion, that's cool. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, like,
Well,
you know
look,
what I
if
mean?
you
So,
put
what
it-
are we here for? Why are you mad, dude? you
Why
you
are we
pretty much
arguing?
told us right there. You're like, I'm gonna say
What?
whatever the fuck I want to say, and Seth thinks
Shit.
you're a faggot. You know what I mean?
That's what
So,
I mean, that's
You're
what I mean.
So
I mean,
fuck it.
I did exactly what everyone else is doing. That's it.
it's the
I
same.
don't.
Like,
I,
listen,
yeah,
man.
it's the same
Yeah.
thing. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
It's
Just
not
boys
the
being
same thing.
boys.
I'm not coming at anyone personally. And
I
what
mean,
you
I don't
have
think. I mean,
talking
I don't.
shit like
yeah.
that.
I think he
At all.
means like. I think he means like in the backyard playing tackle football, kind
Yeah,
of.
like
Right.
90s.
Yeah,
like a
90s.
I like that
Not
shit.
like
bad
not
word,
2025.
yeah.
I don't actually think that you're that. And you would be fine.
He
if
thinks,
it's that.
yeah, because that is completely okay with us.
This is why
Right.
2 years ago I deleted Facebook. I was
Yeah.
tired of these groups. I'm tired of
Yeah.
hearing people's shit opinions. And I mean, the good thing with this is like you don't have to watch it. You can watch
Yeah.
it, don't watch it. I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter to me. What I don't like is that like I kept hearing Jacob telling me about this, TJ telling me about this, Mike Nichols telling me about this, and the common denominator why I know who you are is that a lot of people that I'm close with have bad interactions with you. Hell, a couple years ago, I used to have nothing but bad interactions with you. I would go, why the hell are you using a 5-piece stack ladder? Blah, 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 blah. We'd get into it. And I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I said what I said. You're saying what you're saying. It seems like we're both on the same page on it. So, like, it is what it is.
So, Seth, is Jake the reason you left Facebook?
No. No. Honestly,
I would be
I
very
honestly
proud
think-
if you,
I think
if I was
Jake-
the reason you left.
Hey, Jake, I need you to
Camaro
attack
was the
me because I want the fuck off of there, too.
Yeah, I think Jay Camaro was the last straw for me. I was like, I gotta get off there.
Yeah.
I can't be in these groups anymore. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Well,
Watching
you know,
people
Because I'll be completely and totally honest with you guys when I say this, and anybody can take this any way they want. But it was only a group of dudes and the love of the Lord above that Seth didn't murder that fucking guy. You know what I mean? I mean, he said shit about his wife. You know what I mean? It's you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
it went way
left.
far.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't do that, Jake. You don't do that, Jake. You're just really fucking annoying, Jake. That's all. And I'm not saying it's bad, Jake. Listen, Jake. I'm not saying it's bad. You seem like a decent enough guy. You kind of remind me of Kermit. I probably remind you of Joe Pesci. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying?
I
It
was
is
thinking
what
more like Uncle Fester, but
Uncle Fester. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Good
it's
God.
all
listen.
good, man. It's all good.
But you know, I'm not. You know, like I said, dude, I don't want this to. And Seth is a really good person. I want everyone to know that.
I'm sure he is.
Seth
I just
and
don't- I
Jacob
just don't
both
like,
are wonderful fucking people. Zane's
and
wonderful person.
I'm sure they are. But if somebody's going to call me out for something without any proof and say shit, that's
but I
that's
didn't call
just-
you out without any proof. I just
No,
told
not
you
you,
exactly.
not you. I'm talking about Jacob calling me out and saying I'm deleting comments, which is a total lie. Not once ever have I ever deleted
Go,
a comment
Jacob.
in any of the groups. Any of the groups.
Well, I've put shit on Window Cleaning Nation going, I don't know if this is going to work in this group, but it does stay up, you know, and it either gets no
Well,
attention or
I don't take shit down in that group unless it's scam shit.
yeah.
I mean, if somebody's got something to say, no matter how fucking stupid it may be, I let it stand. And then if Facebook takes it down because it's, offensive to people or whatever, fine. But I don't remove
TJ,
I don't remove shit. I don't remove comments.
Oh, God, Jay.
I've never kicked anyone out of the group. I've had other admins in my group that have kicked people out. I personally have never kicked a single person out of my group.
I moderate
ever.
shit, and you'd never even know that I was one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do that.
I would
Shit
never.
either, like deleting comments, unless
Dude,
unless
gotta-
I'm reprimanded, which I do get reprimanded very often.
May I have,
You know?
may I have 5 seconds?
Go ahead.
May I have
Tim.
5 seconds?
Go ahead, Mark.
Only just because.
Yeah, 32.
Because it'll take 32, yeah. But Jake Camaro said, TJ, me and you know both, Seth wouldn't kill anything. I'm just going to go out on a limb knowing most of you guys pretty well here, except Jake, we haven't had a lot of interaction, that if I was afraid of somebody would be Seth. Okay, so
Right.
if Jay wants to say, TJ, me and you both know Seth wouldn't kill anything, I would take those words back, dude, because he's
That's
the
fine.
man.
It's Jay Camaro, dude. I ain't worried about it.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that Seth is not stable. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's a world
No,
beater.
Seth
I'm not saying he's Superman. What I'm saying is he's fucking unhinged. Is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, listen.
John-
Seth
Jay-
attacked me.
Jay.
Seth attacked me while I was gone,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with him. Don't fuck with him, bro.
But outside of and that's drunk Seth. That's a completely different person.
Yeah, that's not.
It is.
That's not. Yeah, that's a different animal.
Nobody's.
But I love Seth.
Jay, listen, Jay.
Seth knows I love
Nobody fucking listen. First of all, Jay, I'm gonna tell you this. It looks like Jay might be like a gold member or a subscriber to our fucking TJ and Tim's secret show. It looks like he's
hell yeah.
he's a subscriber. You know what I mean?
So
I
is
just
Jake
want you to-
Camaro?
huh?
Yeah.
Jay Camaro.
Jay
I just
Camaro
want
is?
you to.
Yeah.
I just want to know. I just want. He's a channel member,
Fuck yeah, Jay.
which is really sweet. He gave me $2.
I
But-
love you, Jay.
$2.
Yeah, you gave me $2, and Jay, I want
Hey,
you to know
baby.
that if you don't, Tim, I'm gonna fucking kick you in the balls if you do that one more time. Jay, I will block you on here. I will block your ass. I will ban you from the channel. I don't care about your $2. You know what I mean?
We don't.
I don't. I just
Did
stop
did
being a twat.
Did you have any interaction with Jay at the Huge?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
All of us.
Yeah, we all did.
Very-
Yeah,
He came and sat down with us.
he was really sweet in person.
Yeah,
I thought he was a nice guy, dude.
He came and
Shit.
I
sat
was
down
waiting
with
for
us,
the
and
rest
it
of the
was-
Family Guy cast to show up, and they never made it.
Jeez. Oh, I gotta grab a Gatorade.
Go ahead, Jake. Sorry.
Did you
Yeah,
say
he
that?
came and sat down with us, and me and Frank and Patty and Craig,
Patty.
and
Craig,
we
my
talked
man.
for a little. We talked for a little bit, and yeah, he was.
If
Seems
Craig's
like
watching,
he was-
Craig, if you're watching, I sent you a fucking message. Message me back, weirdo. But keep
Craig,
going,
if
Jake,
you're
sorry.
watching, please unblock me.
You guys live close enough to Craig that you can just go and see him anytime, right? You guys are both
He
in Ohio,
unblocked.
right?
He blocked me after Nashville, bro.
I'm about
He literally
45.
blocked me after this.
I'm about 45 minutes to an hour away from him, Jake.
I'm 2 hours, 2.5.
Yeah, so next time I come down, I'll have to, see you guys while you're there, because I came down like 2 years ago. I hung out with Craig for like 4 days.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How did you do that?
I did it for a day.
And I love Craig.
That was bro.
I love Craig, but between him and Frank Rave at the Huge, they could suck the entire energy out of 5,000 people in a room.
And that's why I got blocked.
Yep, but you guys didn't go out and hang out with. You didn't go hang out with both those two at all the bars down in Nashville.
Oh, I
man.
can
They're-
only
We also
imagine.
did-
Dude,
That's not something
it's-
We
I'm
also
It's
didn't
like-
get mugged while we were in Nashville.
We would have said, hey,
too,
we
by the
probably
way.
would have, hey, if we would have went out to the bar with you, we probably would have settled this in Nashville, and we would have
Right.
we'd be pals right
It had
now.
been done. It had been done.
Yeah, and I mean, I didn't see you guys out anywhere.
Yeah, we
but That's
don't.
cool.
We don't. Yeah, we don't. We just, we
We're
went to the.
homebodies, dude.
We
Yeah.
not only that, we went to the convention to bro down with the bros. You know what I mean?
Plus, I mean,
and then go
listen, we
sleep
got
and then
an
come back and
Airbnb.
bro down with the bros. Go out and eat some hamburgers. You know what I mean? That's what we
Bro.
did. All the
We had
people
a
that don't
good
know
time.
shit about window cleaning got together, Jake, and we went and had hamburgers together. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool,
Right.
dude. You should
And we
have been
didn't even
there.
talk about window cleaning.
we had some good times, man. Because I mean, I talk to Frank all the time, and I talk to Craig all the time, and so I'd never met Frank in person. I'd spent 3-4 days already with Craig a couple years back. A lot of it was at Cedar Point and going to the roller coaster park. So his family.
I
goes down there
almost
every
did.
year.
Did you message me and tell me you were going to be in town? Was that you that told me that?
I told everyone that on the Window Cleaning Nation
I
page
almost,
and on.
I almost went, and then I was like, "Where do I know this guy from?" And then I went and looked, and I was like, "Oh, this guy fucking hates my guts. Everything I do sucks. I'm not going to go hang out with him."
No, but I mean, we went down there, and there's a couple window cleaners that were from Ohio that came and knew Craig, and then there was a guy that came down from Michigan.
Dude,
But I mean-
Craig is absolutely excellent at the get-together thing, man. I done a couple of his little go up and hang out, like his rolling with the window cleaner, like breakfasts and shit like that. Dude, Craig's a great dude. I know his energy. I know his energy is fucking all the way to the fucking max, and he's kind of, manic at times, but he really is a sweet dude. He's a sweet soul. He just loves window cleaning, and he's eclectic, and just like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's a great guy.
Yeah,
and
he's
Grace
an amazing.
is a
person.
fucking saint because she deals with that all day.
I've told her that so many times.
She's a
so many
saint,
times.
man.
I'm like,
They're great
you
people.
You literally put in 6 to 8 hours, 5 days a week with Craig.
With Craig, it's fucking. She is an oak. You know what I mean? She is fucking like such a good person. Not saying that
and
anything, but Craig is fucking high energy. That dude is like his mind.
Oh,
He's
dude,
going. Like I've spent a couple days with him up there, and I tell you, we actually all got together at Cedar Point for Halloween weekends one year, went out for dinner and shit. Craig, he wouldn't let us order. He ordered for us, Jake. I couldn't even get what I wanted. Jacob. Are you still in the podcast?
I didn't have
Tim's
that
gone.
issue. He just wanted to show me everywhere in
Tim's
Cedar Point where you could get alcohol.
Yeah.
Where you could go and get frozen Coke and Jim Beam, you know?
Yeah.
Or Jack Daniel.
Listen.
What?
He came down to he literally drove down to Buckeye Lake, Ohio for a fucking podcast with me and Ron when we were doing that thing with
when
Grace,
you dissed
dude.
us, when you fucking dissed us and started your own fucking
when
podcast,
I did that.
you fucking bitch.
No,
how dare you
I
get
just
on
took
this
all
fucking
off.
podcast and try to promote your other fucking podcast?
I'm
Who
not.
do you think
I'm
you are?
really not. I'm trying not to. But
What are you trying to do? You trying to steal my viewers, Tim?
I'm saying,
what the fuck, bro?
I don't give a fuck about that thing. But the thing is, like, fucking Craig was a sweetheart.
Yeah, Craig
Like,
is a
he's a
nice guy,
sweetheart.
man. And I wish
And he
Craig would
fucking
fucking just
blocked
hit me
me.
back up.
I wish he did me back up.
I wish he would just.
What did you actually say, Tim? Or
You
do
said
to
something,
cause
Tim.
that?
You
Well-
fucking did something to piss him off, dude.
It was probably that fucking Squeegee Life
Give
fucking
it to me
outfit
harder,
he
big
had
boy.
on. And I was with Jacob. I was with fucking Jacob. And we
All
were
right,
making
right,
fun of it.
here, this is a good one,
It
right?
didn't have any. It didn't have.
Fuck you guys. See, I did a new microphone. You guys fuck with me.
Did it have anything to do with you asking him to make one of those
Why
mutilating
not?
strap-on
You
things
think
or
they
something?
cleaner here? Everybody got chocolate. Fuck you.
Fuck
Keep
you.
slipping down.
Oh man,
You
dude,
guys
we
should-
have
you guys should have seen Craig out there at all the bars in the Squeegee Life.
Oh, dude, listen, I
Right.
can only fucking imagine.
yeah.
I can only
should have
imagine.
Right.
You should have seen the attention he was getting, and then Frank, Frank literally got up on stage at one of the bars and started singing with the band. Like,
Oh,
no
yeah.
shit.
You
I
know,
mean,
I think my big question, and we all talked about this before the huge, was: is Frank Rave that persona in real life,
Oh,
or
yeah.
is this a Facebook
There
thing?
was no
And
question.
we learned within 2 minutes. Remember when we
Right.
seen him and
2
he was
minutes.
walking around with his
Yeah,
arms
2
up?
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2
2 minutes.
seconds.
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
I am at law.
What the fuck did he just say? But a sweetheart. You know, he's a sweetheart, and Greg is too. But they're both very high energy. You know, I'm
very
pretty
high.
mellow, so when I get around that, I can only do it for a limited time. It's nothing
I'm the same
personal.
way.
It's off the fucking chain.
You could be Mark and have breakfast with me in the airport and then miss your flight.
Yeah. That was a fucking-
Give it to me harder, big boy.
Who has all of this?
What?
I can't believe
Is it
Jacob has
Jacob?
that stuff.
Hey, can
What?
I say
Has all
something real
what?
quick?
Give it to me
Can I say
harder,
something
big
real
boy.
The Joe Hardy tapes.
Oh, that's me
I
I
playing
just
that.
have all the
That's you?
sound
Oh,
clips.
I
of-
thought it was Jacob because he's always looking down when it plays.
I'm trying to find. I tried to add the Perry Tate one where he talks about shit in his pants, but I can't find it.
When his sphincter didn't work.
Yeah, my sphincter didn't work.
My sphincter just stopped working. I
Hey
shit.
Jake, are you a reach it guy at all?
Am I a Reach It guy?
Yeah.
I've got 3 or 4 Reach It brushes that I have that have been, solid, good
Yeah.
Don't we all?
brushes.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
saying some of the products are okay. I just won't buy from him.
No.
No.
So the only time that I've gotten any Reach It shit is when Manny with Windows 101 has been closing shit out,
Yeah.
and that's when I've gotten stuff from him.
Yeah.
But he doesn't even carry Reach It products anymore. So, but when Manny's closed out certain
Perry
things, I'm
Tate's
like,
a piece of shit. That's why. But
oh,
keep
I'm
going.
sure.
Pretty
I'm sure. I
much.
don't know the guy personally, but I'm sure. But
I promise
anyway,
you, I wouldn't lie to you, man.
when Manny's
He's lying
closing
right
out,
now. He
when
is.
Manny's closing out
Always.
brushes that are $300 brushes for $60,
Yeah.
and I can try them out and see why people like them, why people hate them. You know,
Well,
60
I
bucks
could
is
just tell
nothing.
you this, Jake. You thought you got a deal, but at $60, trust me, they're still making money. You know?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
Shit is fucking trash.
If I can go buy a brush for $60 and try it out and see what
Yeah.
it is, cool.
At $60, you can throw it away and it doesn't bother you.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly, 100%.
You know?
So,
I mean,
Hey,
the only
There's-
thing I shit on is the Mormon stuff, because
stick and it's black.
there's not a Mormon product that I've ever used that didn't feel like a flimsy pile of shit. 100%.
Oh, I agree with you. So Mormon, I don't know if it was Mormon directly. I can't remember who it was. Maybe one of the suppliers through Mormon, but
I pooped my
probably
pants once. You know, my
Probably
sphincter
4 or 5
didn't
years
work. I don't
ago.
know.
they sent me like $350-$400 worth of shit.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I liked that they made was their dry walker. Everything else they sent was fucking trash.
Yeah.
I didn't like their mop. When you would move their mop, it had like this pinch factor where the mop didn't move like any other
I don't
mop.
understand
Like
that
it-
fucking the mop with the fucking angle.
Adjustable
Made out of
angle.
bamboo.
Yeah.
Well, and-
Yeah.
and the-
Like, let's
and the
just
way
make
that it
some
moves-
shit up.
Right.
The way that it moves too, if you have it in your hand, you can easily pinch yourself with that stupid swivel that it has on it. I mean, it's retarded the way that the swivel moves. All the other swivels don't overlap like that, but it has this like thing that overlaps and will catch you if you're using it in hand and your thumb's over it. It'll catch the skin between your thumb and forehand right here
Yeah.
and pinch that
Good
shit.
God.
Well, I think that stuff is marketed.
Seth pinches dick skin.
And only Jacobs. Only Jacobs.
I think that stuff is marketed to the new window cleaner that's looking for a fancy,
The
flashy,
dick skin.
colorful tool.
And honestly, I don't think Mormon. I mean, I didn't know anything about Mormon, but when I started to get into the groups and I saw Steve-O and Luke and the guys with YouTube
Yeah, what's up with
channels,
you fucking calling Luke a big fat fucking liar, dude? What's up with that? What
Wow.
about his
Hold
wife?
on, let me finish this first,
Okay.
and then we'll.
Ah, that's a good one, though.
No, I'll go back to that.
Okay.
But with those two, I think they're the ones that made Mormon Mormon. Without those two and their YouTube channels and their followers, I don't think Mormon ever takes off. I think it flats out. No one ever buys the shit. They spend a shit ton of money on advertising. They were all over WCR. They were all over Windows 101.
I can't tell you.
They were
You
all
know
over
what,
Jay
Jake?
Racing's team.
You might be right about that. That might be valid.
Well, I
that
mean,
might be a valid
they did
statement.
go
What you
to-
just said right there.
They went to Mormon headquarters, bro.
Oh,
You get
okay.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
remember
saying.
that? They
And
did that
if it-
whole
if it
tour
weren't-
with them?
If it weren't for
Does
those
it-
two, if it weren't for
They
those
did.
two, Mormon would not have blown up like it did.
Does it say
Yeah, they
Fisher
went-
Price on the building?
Yeah,
That is
right?
the smoothest
High
pole
school.
I've ever felt going in and out.
Good God, that's awesome. I don't know who's doing that, but that's awesome. So, no, they went to Europe, dude. They literally went to Europe.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
did a
Yeah.
Mormon
Yeah. I
whole
remember
video.
that. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that. But I mean, what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. What you are saying though, what you did say about their popularity and where they may have garnered it from, as far as Mormon is concerned, I think you're correct about it. I think if Steve-O and Luke
What?
weren't so pushing, I wouldn't necessarily say pushing it, but using it on camera the way that they were, I don't think they would be as relevant as they are.
I think everybody else at the time was bashing Mormon, though. You know, including me.
I just
'cause
didn't,
was on
I just
YouTube,
didn't like Bob
bashing
Hat.
Mormon.
I just didn't like Bob Hat. I thought Bob Hat, the guy. I mean, it sucks that he didn't get like his just due at the end of the day on that Liquidator channel. But man, is that probably one of the most difficult people. Like he actually sent me an email
he was
one time.
annoying.
Okay, Tim. He sent me an email one time.
Sorry.
Essentially telling me that he is the greatest
Good
window
God.
cleaner in the world, and I know you think that when I say that he's like you think I'm messing with you, but I'm not messing with you. I still have it in my inbox. I saved the email. It's actually might even be on my hard drive because I save everything, because motherfuckers like to talk shit. But anyways, He told like I'm assuming with a straight face, dude. He told me that he is the best window cleaner ever. Like he's like, I'm not kidding. Like there's nobody on YouTube, social media, anywhere that's as good as me.
That's the poles and blades, dude.
Yeah, the poles and blades, and I'm just like, brother, what? Like those are
That's
strong
crazy
words,
talk.
sir. That's crazy talk, brother.
That's crazy.
I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, I know, Jake. I know you think I can't clean windows and I fucking suck, but I think I'm pretty good at cleaning windows. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like poles and blades should be saying that to me. You know what I mean? I feel like you're not the greatest in the world. I'm definitely not, but you absolutely aren't either. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, greatest is. I mean, what would
that's what I'm like, dude. Why would you send that?
How would you even know?
How would you know, and why would you tell me that?
Yeah, right.
But he's another guy that watched the show, and somebody had said something about them. What it was is he was upset about my review of the Mormon shit.
Threw the Mormons as far as she could.
It's fucking dookie, man. Them channels are fucking dookie.
It's a weird design.
All of their shit, like outside of that accelerator handle, the plastic is hokey as fuck. Let's be honest. What are we talking about here? It looks like an upgraded 3D fucking print fucking handle is what it looks like. It's like the worst ejection molded plastic in the universe.
Yeah, dude, I would go to Home Depot and buy
an Unger fucking
line.
Yeah, dude, you get something
before
better.
I would buy that.
Yeah,
shit.
dude, are you kidding me? I would go to Harbor Freight and buy a Squeegee.
They have good ads. And they have good sales. And
Yeah.
I think they're going to be having a Memorial Day.
Are they having a Memorial Day sale, Mark?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm waiting for them to reach out to me.
Hey, Mark.
What's up, Brian Jensen? What's up, new guy?
What's up, Brian?
Yeah.
All that stuff, Mark. I mean, with you helping me out on doing stuff for the Reach It stuff and throwing all that shit out there, man. That was so much fun.
I have so much fun with that shit.
You have no idea how many messages I got in my message box that were like, how the fuck did you get 30 of those Reach It brushes for $14.99? When I go on there, it says they're $69.
See, look, my goal.
You must not have gone on at the right time, man.
My goal when I put those up, and it's starting to catch on enough, but there's so many people on the groups, is to get at least 3 or 4 people that are either A, going into the stores, or B, calling the stores. And then they're like, well, my local guy knows nothing about that. I'm like, oh, it must be geographical, or it's only online. You come with an excuse. And these guys are fucking calling up Harbor Freight.
Give it to me harder, big boy.
I just called the Utah store, and they said they don't have it.
Yeah.
They said they do.
Utah.
So
Tim is fucking Jim.
Is he like
Morrison
laying
right
down?
now.
Where is he? Taking a nap real
Hey,
quick?
Jim Morrison, is it time to go to friggin' bed, brother? Like, come on, dude. Like, this dude is fucking Tim. I'm about to turn Tim's mic off, dude. He's probably out pissing.
Is Tim ever 100% sober? I mean, every time that I've had a conversation with him, he just seems like he's stoned out of his mind.
Jake, I can tell you this. If you call him on the phone, you will get a contact high. Put it that way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's just what I assumed, man. He's just, laid back, pot smoking dude.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Hey, listen, what the fuck? James, dude, I don't know, man. I guess we're hypocrites. We suck. You don't. You're fucking cool. We're not. You're Utah's #1 window cleaner. We're not. All of that shit, dude. All that shit, brother, are the things. That's it, dude. No difference at all.
Guys, I've got about 5 minutes left before I got to cruise. My daughter's got a aerial performance tonight, so
yeah, man. If you need to take off right now, that's cool, man. I'm not tripping.
Doing some hoops.
Yeah,
hoop tonight, so pretty cool stuff.
Okay.
But no, I appreciate you guys having me on and letting me, give my 2 cents. And
hey, listen, we're fair. We're fair.
I didn't say it. I never said you weren't, man.
I just wanted
fair.
I try to be
come
fair.
on and let people see who I am, because a lot of people probably don't know who I am outside of the groups.
It may be it may be a lot easier for people to deal with your reactions to things if they get to see the dude behind it. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean, I've got a good sense of humor. I like to have fun. I mean, you can see some of my posts and
Oh
any
yeah,
of the
yeah,
groups.
yeah.
I
I
like
mean,
to
for
have a
the
good
most part,
time.
you are a very jovial person. It does seem like you try to have fun, which I'm all for. You know what I mean? You know, we just have a few disconnects. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. But I'm moving forward. Um, I'm not gonna be rude to you or go out of my way to be a dick to you or anything like that. I just so you know. You know what I mean? But
And I'm not going to go out of my way
I will stand on business. You know what I mean? I will do that. So it was cool that you came on to be like, yo, I said what I said. You know what I mean? So
No, and I appreciate you guys having me on. And I got no beef with anyone on the podcast. I just don't like when people say shit that isn't true. Yeah, and if something's true, cool.
did you
Come
just
at me.
read that text message like, brother, what?
Come at me if it's true, man. But if you're making shit up and you can't prove shit, don't come at me with that bullshit, because that's
I
not
love
cool.
I love how Eddie gets in the chat and says, "Damn, I missed it. Y'all said 8 p.m." Listen, there are two different there's like multiple time zones, and someone that likes to go around and correcting grammar all the time that doesn't know what Eastern Standard Time fucking means. Blows my fucking mind.
Eddie's the ultimate troll. He's the ultimate. I have to call for trolling advice when I
Dude,
do something.
listen, man, listen. I don't know. No, I'm not. No, I wasn't, Tim.
But Eddie is a great person in person.
Yeah, he is.
I mean,
Tim,
we
just
stayed
get
at the
back
same
online.
hotel. We stayed at the same hotel during the huge, because we stayed down the street because we weren't going to pay those fucking outrageous prices at that, the Gaylord.
Jesus Christ.
So we stayed down, a mile away at another hotel, and Eddie and his son stayed there, and Brian stayed there, and we would have breakfast together every morning because there's free breakfast at that hotel too, which was nice as well. But both Eddie and Eddie's son, fantastic.
Top notch. Yeah.
I honestly wonder where Eddie's son comes from, because he's like the nicest person ever. And I'm like, your dad's a dickhead, dude. I'm like, how are you so nice?
Eddie is a nice guy. No matter what his persona is.
Yeah, he's just a dick. He's just a funny dick, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the fun part about him. He has a lot of fun. But I mean, in person and hanging out with him, those 3-4 days down there, because we literally had breakfast every single day with him and his son, and talk for an hour and a half every single morning, and getting to know both him and his son like on a more personal level, because you don't know how anyone is in real life based on what they are on a Facebook page.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, Eddie is a lot of fun, and I mean, he's one of the highlights of the pro window cleaning group, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, without Eddie in there, the group just isn't the same. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a big part of that group, and I've always enjoyed Eddie, and I like his humor. I always have liked his humor, and I like that he doesn't get pissed off when people come at him and make fun of him.
No,
too.
he's very even keeled.
I don't know if you guys saw my the Pride Parade one that I put up of him, where he's leading the Pride Parade in a pink shirt with a unicorn on it.
Yeah.
The AI one that I did of him, and that one was pretty good. But then I got a bunch of shit from Trump haters saying that I'm, a piece of shit, and
Well, it's just like the dudes that are like fucking every time that
gay people, and I'm like, I'm not making fun of gay people, man.
every time that fucking MAGA squeegee gets posted, there's always like 2 or 3 dudes that are like mentally ill, like Jake in the fucking comments,
losing
talking
their
about
shit.
like it's like, do you guys realize that fucking Sorbo is like a bona fide fucking like immigrant, came here from overseas and built the American fucking dream. What are
Built
you
his
talking
shit in
about?
America.
Yeah, and
else
everything
is
he makes
America.
is made in America. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
I don't. Dude's rules.
Well, guys, been awesome talking
Take
with
her
you.
easy, dude.
Thanks for coming out.
Yep. Have a great night, guys.
Yep,
All right,
later,
buddy.
man.
See ya.
Bye.
I'm not sure. I invited Tim back. He says I was picking on him about him drink. I'm not picking on you about drinking, Tim. You're fucking clearly drunk, motherfucker. I'm not like being a. I love you.
Yeah.
Like, come back.
Get your ass back on here.
Yeah, I love you, Tim. Like, what the
Is
fuck?
Is he? What happened? Oh shoot! I didn't see the 12 text messages.
Yeah, send him. Yeah, he's upset with me about that. I'm trying to let dude say his thing and get him on and get him out.
Did you call him poop dick?
Yeah, he's a poop dick, man. That's my guy.
funny.
Like, that's my guy, Tim. Just come back, dude. Stop it.
Tim, we miss you.
Yeah, stop it. Just come back, Tim. I sent you the link. There's a new link. Just come back.
Jacob, how are you, buddy?
I'm fine.
You good? Good.
I'm
Well,
wonderful.
I wish you would have brought your receipts. You should have saved all of that stuff. Here he is.
Tim's back.
Tim,
He's
fucking
back.
Tim. Like, why you being so?
What'd you-
Why you being so weird, bro?
So, shut up. Leave it in text. Just leave it in text. Just leave it in text.
I missed you.
Leave
I
it
missed
back.
you.
Tim,
Just leave it in
Tim's
text.
fucking screen.
Just
is
leave it in
jacked
text.
up. No, your screen is messed up.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's all blurry.
It's fine. No,
I
it's
don't know why.
no. His shit won't fit the stream.
It doesn't
Sorry,
go
I don't
sideways
know
for
why.
him.
Yeah, it won't go
Weird.
sideways.
Don't worry about
What
me.
is going-
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
It's
It's gotta
because
be
Tim's
some
in the
kind-
Fine,
VIP
it's
gotta
room,
be some kind of
motherfucker.
setting
I'm fine.
here.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just weird. Don't worry about me.
All right, man.
What happened to Jake? Did he go away?
Yeah, he went away.
He had to go somewhere.
Basketball.
Oh, I'm
can't
sorry.
remember
Bye,
where.
Jake.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. I'm a faggot.
Well, listen,
I'm
man.
a fag.
No, listen. Listen. Shut up.
So it doesn't matter.
Stop. Listen. What?
Just-
all I was doing was all you were trying. You
Yeah,
were trying to make a
woo.
point, but you weren't making it. And I'm not trying
I
to.
know.
I was trying to help you. Why you hating on me,
You're-
big
you're
dog?
fine.
Stop hating.
I'm not.
I'm trying to help you, brother.
Nothing has to do with you. And these fucking Bud Lights. It's got
all
nothing to
right.
do with you.
All right. All right. Cool.
God damn it.
Yeah,
I love
it's
you
all
guys.
good. I love you too, man.
Fucking faggot.
All right, you can't say that no
We're getting
more.
kicked off now.
It's been said too many times.
Too many
Yeah,
times.
yeah, too many times, and
Sorry.
I'm not down with that language. I gay cousin.
Hard G's are bad.
Yeah, hard G's are bad.
Yeah.
You know
Bad.
what I mean? So I'm not promoting. I'm not promoting none of that. It's cool if you are.
I'm sorry.
Tim
All
means it.
good.
Tim means it in an '80s way, just like Seth does.
Oh,
I do. I like Smear the Queer and all that.
Dude, no, dude, no,
What? What?
no, you can't say that either.
I like Smear the Queer.
See, Nev Clean Greg says with Tim's new setup, we can actually hear everything he says. So
Yeah.
what Nev Clean Greg is saying is I was right the entire time, and you should have just let me buy you the microphone or headset that you
I
wanted.
would have let you buy, but
yeah,
I
he
would've
wouldn't let me
felt
buy it
guilty.
because he's too cool for school.
wouldn't.
Whatever, dude.
Too cool school for her. I love TJ. He's done too much for me. I'm not gonna let him buy me fucking headphones.
Anyways, this guy wants to be fucking weird now. That's fine, Tim. Be that way.
I'm not weird.
So what do you guys think about, what's up, Zane? Zane, we defended your honor tonight, dude. We defended your honor. You notice, like, I'm not, he's going to watch us, so I don't care. And, what's his name? James Riley's going to go back and tell him anyways.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I blocked him on all social media, James. I blocked him on all of it.
I
Except
got
for
to,
YouTube.
too.
Except for YouTube. I know that's terrible to say, but I just like, James, man, why are you doing shit like that? Why, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because my thing, and I told Jake this, I'm like, bro, this is not the first time you've been mentioned on the podcast. It's definitely not. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, you know.
I don't know, dude. I give it as much as I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Well, you know, Zane, I really don't like you very much, but I won't be allowing people to talk about my buddies.
I can talk about you.
Like, listen, I like Mike. I don't like you, but I like Mike, and I don't want. And I think your mom is.
Only
great
me
as well.
and your dad can put pickles
Yeah,
to your
so
mouth.
I don't
yeah.
like you.
I don't
but
like
Pickle
you.
Mike.
flipper!
I don't like you, Zane, but I really like your mom and dad. They're great people, and I won't allow anybody to talk about their son like that. You know what I'm saying? He knows I'm playing. He knows I'm playing. I mean, I kind of like. He's all right, I guess.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, he's okay.
It's okay.
He's okay if you like that.
I call him
Squeegee.
kid because I'm older than him.
He invited everybody
all
but
are.
us to go get a squeegee tattoo.
Oh yeah, that was.
Well,
wild.
that's
I would
a
get that
that's
shit.
a young man thing.
I would have went out.
That
and got
is a
one.
young man thing. I would have gone and done it.
You would have got it on your thigh.
I
my
might be
penis,
James.
dude.
I might be James, but man, listen, dude. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be just transparent, man. Like the running back and telling shit is weird to me.
That was very weird. Like
I mean,
immediately.
you got Jake on. I mean, if I wanted Jake on, I'd just ask him. Be honest with you. I'm not.
I
you know,
don't
like,
think.
No
I don't
hate,
know
no
much
hate
about
involved,
Jake,
but like even he said, he's like, I've never watched your show, so like,
Yeah.
you know, what I mean, that's cool. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
know. I just like I said, I'm trying to. I'm seriously trying to like fucking not be mean and nasty to people anymore. I'm really trying to be accepting of people and, you know, shit like
up,
that.
Thomas
But
Wilson?
man, I gotta tell you, some people really, you know what I mean? They really push you sometimes and make you question.
Fuck that.
Bro.
I ain't gonna be nice to nobody.
Yeah,
Dusty
just
old
make, what's up,
queefs.
Thomas?
I'm fucking done with that shit. I don't want to be nice to anybody.
I just want to be friends with people. You know what I mean? I don't like. I feel like if Jake saw the video or seen what Seth said at some point, you know, that's cool in the gang. I mean, he's definitely all right. This is where I'm coming from. And James might have left by now. I don't know, but I don't care. I'll explain myself why I blocked him. All right, this is my thing. I'll be 1,000% with you. My issue is this: is that you popped in the chat, you started, you know, of course, doing the James thing, and then we gave it back to you. You got like, why are you picking on me? And then your response to that was to be like, hey, Jake, they were talking shit about you on the podcast. That's like, it's that behavior that makes me question you.
Right. Well, he
Like,
said
why
he never
would you
watched
like
the podcast until this.
And
I mean,
he's
I-
never
I-
seen the show until now, and you, out of spite because we were busting your balls, went and said, hey, Jake. At least that's what it looks like.
That's
I mean-
what it is.
But like, I
Not what
mean,
it
I
looked
personally don't care. You know what I mean? Like, at least on what I said. You know what I mean? I get it. I don't have social media. I don't give a.
Well, I
I don't
mean,
want to swear or say anything crazy, but I'm like,
if you don't,
what,
I mean,
what,
you know,
what did they
listen,
think
if
the
that's
outcome was going to be?
yeah, we
I
did.
mean, that I was going to back off or be quiet? No, I don't care. I don't care.
Right. I
You
know
said some
stood
crazy
you
shit.
stood
I
up.
stayed in the pocket, fucking right here.
Well,
I stayed
my
right
job
there.
as the host and the host of this show is to fucking try to rein her in and make an amicable, unless you're Perry Tate, like fucking ending to a situation.
Yeah, I get where
My
you're
job
at with that.
If-
and my
like-
job
like, I'm
as the
saying, listen,
outlaw
listen.
of the situation is to get drunk and just fucking leave. That was my job.
Hey, like, listen, James, I'll be honest with you, man. If that's really the way you feel and you don't give a fuck about anybody's opinion, yada, 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 then why the fuck you get all upset and go tell Jake? Like, why do you get all, like, why are you guys picking on me about shit if you don't care? That's
Kinda
not
weird.
very zen.
I
Why
mean,
don't
I
we
mean,
either
bring, why don't
way,
we bring
it's-
him on?
Either way, I don't understand
Weird.
why there's always, like, gotta be a protagonist in every situation. Like, someone,
It's just
like,
wrong.
wants to cause strife. You know what I mean? And I
Right.
just don't understand what, it's not necessary.
it's weird.
If you want to come in and talk shit, we'll talk shit. We're going to bust balls. But I'm not going to be like, hey, fucking Zen said this on this thing that you never watch. You know what I mean? Like, this thing you
Right.
clearly don't fucking
Right.
care about. You know what I mean? It's just weird,
Right.
dude.
Fucking weird.
I don't know. I don't really fucking care.
Yeah,
About
I'm
anything,
over it.
really.
Yeah, that, like I
Yeah,
said,
I mean-
like I told you guys in private in the group chat. Like after this, this thing with this dude here, like I said what I said, and we said what we said, and from now on, if you don't, just don't watch it. Just don't watch it. There's like, I don't know, like over 100 years of window cleaning experience here. I'm a zero product sales representative. I could hook you up with the whoop-de-whoops. You know what I mean? And,
Whoop, whoop.
you know, we put on, I feel like we put on a unique show within the window cleaning industry.
For sure. And I'm just.
And you can like it
I mean,
or
if
not
you-
like
if-
it from here on out.
Yeah, and if you move weird, I'm gonna make fun of you for moving weird. Just
I mean-
don't be weird. Don't be weird. Or if you are, just be okay with getting called out. That's it.
My
Yeah.
my whole thing with Jake was like, you bashing Jacob for because I don't know you, Jacob. Well, you know what? Fucking Jacob took over for me when I left. You know what I mean?
Right.
Jacob like fucking was that fucking into Squeegee life when I left.
He begged.
That's who
Tim,
the fuck
Fucking
Jacob
begged for
is.
that position.
he begged for it.
Right,
dude.
that's Jacob, bro.
Jacob.
As a matter of
That's
fact,
Jacob.
he
I think
begged
there was
me-
like a
yeah.
$1,500 donation or something like that.
Yeah,
but
he gave me
fucking
money.
say
He
you
gave me
don't know
money.
who
He
Jacob
bribed me to
is.
come onto the show so he could like
Yeah.
moderate the chat and share. That he bribed me.
Like,
yeah, and I was
Jake,
like,
when I left,
we brought this
Jacob-
orphan in from the cold.
dude,
If it
He
wasn't
got-
for us,
he
he
got
wouldn't have a new
removed from
son
the
at
he
home.
got removed from the backflip boys, and we had to fucking bring him in under our wing. You know what
hey,
I mean?
listen, even when like
And a
even
good
when
Christmas to all.
A fucking tiny Tim up there. Ain't that right, Jacob? Tiny fucking Tim up there.
fucking ringing my
Look at Tim,
bell
hey
and
Tim,
shit.
show everybody your bicep, brother. Tim
Right.
said he's gonna fucking duke you down at the
I'm-
huge convention.
I
what
got you,
your name
homie.
is.
I got you.
Micro
I got you.
Mike.
I'm gonna do this.
Micro
shit,
Mike.
dude.
Tim
I
said
got
he's
you.
got you.
I got
dude.
you,
He's got you
Micro Mike.
covered.
I've only got 2 inches since last time you
Yeah,
saw me,
baby.
Shit.
Yeah, Jennifer got 2
Whoa.
inches last night, brother, and it wasn't snow. Yeah.
Every time.
Mike doesn't even know. I'm the first one in. He thinks I'm the skinny guy. Now,
You
listen,
are.
I mean, seriously,
You are Tim.
I mean,
Tim.
when I-
Tim.
I am the skinny guy.
Yeah, dude. I want you to
Well,
know
as-
that.
Yeah, I am the
With
skinny
the
guy.
man with one eye is king amongst the blind. The 180-pound guy is the skinny guy amongst the fat guys.
Yeah, I got it. I
I'll keep
got
my
it.
pants
But I
off.
mean, when I
And
even
my
when I
stinker
came
didn't
back,
work.
I
I
had
don't
to.
know.
When I came back, I had to
That
respect.
is the smoothest
so
pole
Jake knows.
I've ever felt going in and out.
God damn it, Jacob! I'm talking about you, motherfucker.
Stop, dude.
Like
That's
I-
what I'm trying to get you to stop talking about.
Raider 190, opinionated window cleaner.
I don't
out
need
here.
you. Hey,
Anybody got a
listen. I don't
copy?
need you to fluff me up like on live. I don't need.
It's
I
not
just want you to
it's
love me.
Jacob.
Oh,
Give it
I
to me
love you.
harder, big boy.
We need to get him back.
who?
God, I
Joe
miss
Hardy?
Yeah, I miss that.
Yes. Fucking Joe's awesome, dude.
He's selling Honda
Guys.
Harleys out there.
Dude, I actually want to bring something up. You guys, have any of you guys on here used the Zero Sil brush yet?
Yeah, I have it.
No.
It's awesome.
You already have
I
it.
don't
have not.
If
I
you
bought
don't
one
have
because the
one,
price
Seth,
point
if
was
you
so
don't have
fucking
one,
low.
give me a call. You should order like one for every guy you every
Two.
water fed pole system you have. I'm just
What
letting
am
you
I
know
supposed
now.
to get?
The
Sil
Zero
brush.
Sil brush.
I'll just call Chris from one. It's fine.
Jake's like, I'm just
Good
gonna ask
God.
Chris. It's cool. But that Sil brush that's my favorite brush right now. I love that brush.
What are they on sale?
They're
They're cheap. They don't even need to go on.
Yeah, they're
They're
$59.
$59.
They're
dude.
$59.99.
$59.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
How many you want me to get?
I can swing $59.99.
So
You
much.
gotta
I'm
place an
telling you,
order.
man,
One.
It's
Like
like
place
one of
an
my
order with the TJ.
one of my
Just order 4 of them right now, TJ.
one.
Just go ahead and do it. 4 of
Sorry,
them.
bro.
We got it.
Oh, and you do like see right here's Micro Mike still pissed here. I sold him a slide brush with a rinse bar, and he's super happy with it. But yeah, man, dude. But I'm telling you, the Sil brush, gangster, brother, gangster. I'm talking if you have to deal with commercial frames and you got spiders in the corners or dirty sills, I'm telling you, it's money. Money.
I'd like it for the dirty sills.
I don't know.
shit,
I don't
man,
know
I would-
how it would do where Mark is at, like on salt or anything. I don't have any experience with that.
The bristles were a little soft for salt.
Uh-huh.
See, the thing with salt is that it's baked on in the sun, at least where I am. So you got to soften it with a lot of water. And the problem with boar's hair scrubs it beautifully. The problem is, even with the skid mark, the boar's hair has trouble flushing all the salt out. So that's why I like a combination brush. Now I bought that sill brush exactly for that, and I think the bristles were just a little too soft in order to get that scouring out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back, to the regular.
Well, if you are looking for like a nice long bristle, and that's really the thing is the long bristles.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, every time I talk to you, you're sitting at your fucking house. Okay? I don't know why you feel you need to come in here and talk shit to me. Yes, I'm your friend, but every time you fucking come in here, you run your fucking mouth, and I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna be honest.
Fucking love it.
So, anyways, does it clean like mildew and stuff like off
I
like
love you,
second
Jacob.
floor frames and sills? Well, all right. So I might get it just for that. Just for that. Jacob, kick his butt.
I love Jacob. Okay.
Well, TJ, I might have to put an order in with you at the end of the week for 5.
If you watch my video, Seth, I did a longer form video on TikTok today. Go watch that video. You'll see what it does.
I'm ordering one.
It's like a 5-minute Squeegee review, which it's probably not going to get a lot of traction, but I'm going to start doing a little more short form content like that. I do have a shitload of fucking videos I have to upload and edit. Like, I'm sorry, I'm behind. My plan is to mow my lawn and do some yard work Saturday, and then Sunday evening, I think I'm gonna try to get a couple videos.
Get off my lawn!
Get off my lawn! I'm gonna try to get all these videos up, and I'll just slow leak them. You know what I mean? So, but I just with the Sorbo interview and all this shit that's going on right now, I'm been focused on other shit. What up?
I just love Jacob right now.
All right, cool, dude.
That's it.
No, I'll order one. I got a bunch of.
I'm ordering one. I'm ordering one off as soon as you're done.
Not a bunch because I don't fucking clean windows, but it's. I got a few jobs I can use it on.
I just need
one. Hey, in Jacob's defense, he just sent us a picture, picture of some windows he was about to bid and asked for some advice. So I mean, clearly he cleans windows, but whatever, dude.
Good God.
Thanks,
I started doing that today, by the way.
Thanks, Damien, for being a channel member and sending us money all the time. I appreciate it. Really disarms me.
Would you use that? Is there any instances you wouldn't like the sill brush? Like, do you recommend it on first cleans? Like, does it underperform in certain areas?
I did a bunch of Goodwills, and I used it on all of them because of the frames, except for one. I used it on all of them except for one. Like, I did 8 of them, and every one of them had been like a long time. And you'll see one of them, like 2 of them in the video. You'll see that I talked about.
I'll watch it tonight.
Those are both first time cleans. They turned out good. I actually thought I was going to have to go back and do everything traditional because I drove back past a couple of them today just to be sure, and they actually cleaned up really good. I mean, Mark helped me big time with my pure water situation because I couldn't fucking figure it out. I have those fucking zero high flow membranes that they put on the space station to fucking charge to help clean the water for the nuclear reactor for the missiles.
Missiles.
Yeah, that's how awesome Zero's RO membranes are. They got them on the space station. They're like laser coolers. They're fucking dope, dude. But I was running my water too fast.
Yeah, I've had that happen before too. Well,
too much.
When I fill my skid, sometimes if I got the time, let's say I get home at 3:00 and I need to fill the tank, and I have my home system Then I run it through two big
Hell yeah, with the super chats. Hell
DI
I almost have
tanks.
enough money. I almost have enough money to make $100 draw on YouTube. Whoa, dude, you guys keep
getting
going,
there.
brother. Yeah,
I gave you $20 last week.
yeah, I know, dude. I might get my second draw ever from YouTube. It's only taken me a year and a half to get to almost $100 again.
Hell yeah, brother.
Dude, that AdSense is like, you gotta be like fucking Mr. Beast for that to even make a fucking dent. Does nothing. I started wearing nitro on my washer hand. I don't care anymore. Oh, that's cool, dude.
Good. No.
Orange Crush does not for me. What is that? I don't know. You don't like Orange Crush?
It's not for him. Yeah.
I like Dawn, so
I like
there's
the
that.
Orange Crush, but my guys only use Dawn. I use the Orange Crush. No one else. I like
Dawn.
it. I feel like detailing's easier. I feel like it glides better. I
gotta try it.
It's nice.
I just haven't ordered it yet. That's it. That's the only problem.
I mean, for the
just got
price
next
point
order.
too. For the price point too, it works really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna order some. We're gonna try it.
It's not expensive. So.
Yeah,
Dude, I squirted a half a bottle of Dawn in my bucket today and didn't realize it. So all my videos today are sudsy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Then people are gonna be pissed next month.
I always watch your videos when they pop up.
Yeah.
On
Thank you,
TikTok.
buddy.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. I like them.
I don't know what window color is.
At least you like somebody's videos.
I like yours too, Jacob. Although you did call me out because I didn't know you could see that.
Coastal Cast.
I also didn't
Coastal
realize.
Cast is my favorite.
Yeah,
TikTok
people do
channel,
that shit
bro.
to me all the time. They watch the video but don't fucking like it. It's like, I see that you watch
Yeah,
it. Why would
just
you not
like
like
the
my
shit.
shit, dude?
Shit,
I
yeah.
honestly forget to like. I'm usually
Like
doom
it, share it,
scrolling
favorite.
TikTok. You know what I mean? Just like, where's my
my main
content?
service, Ryan Jensen, is window cleaning.
Is it too tall for you?
That's my specialty is window cleaning. I do some
Your
pressure
wife
washing
doing
and
shit.
some gutter cleaning too, some house washing. I just recently bought a spray rig to spray for spiders, which is an ongoing fucking procedure, but it's getting there. I'm getting there closer and closer every day to it being legitimately a big part of my business. I'm really going to push it next year. This year I just kind of want to get my feet underneath me. You know what I mean? Figure it out, make sure I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Making sure that what I'm using, the applications that I'm using actually work. So, TJ, do you use a trailer for pressure washing? No. I'm gonna be honest. I don't do a lot of flat work, and the flat work that I do, man. I'll be honest with you, dude. Like, bleach is your friend. You know what I mean? Just, you don't need to add no soap on flat work. I just bleach the shit out of it. You know what I mean? Or sodium hypochlorite, whatever you want to call it. It's fucking bleach.
It's bleach.
Bleach the shit out of the concrete, and very little pressure will make it come clean. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you. Bleach is your friend. So most of the stuff that I do is for existing. I don't advertise pressure washing because I don't know about anyone else, but where I live, like, every corner's got like 75 different guys trying to fucking sell pressure washing. There's some woman that in the community Facebook groups, like, I need my shed out back pressure wash. There were 15 guys fucking cutting each other's nuts off in the comments trying to get a fucking shed.
I'll do it for $50.
I don't do. It's not spider removal. It's a pesticide I'm spraying.
The thing looked dope though.
Yeah,
I actually think
I have
this year
a spider spraying rig.
I might actually do more this year in pressure washing than window cleaning this year. It's going to be close.
Right.
TJ single-handedly.
Go ahead, Tim.
TJ single-handedly going to change the window cleaning industry.
I think guys. I think guys that
to spider killing.
I think if guys there, if it like makes sense in your area to spray for pests, I mean, it is a very nice It is a very nice upsell, and it's like
I bet you
almost
Josh, the window cleaner, is going to be a fucking exterminator next week.
it's best.
You know,
It's really good to sell you an exterior window cleaning. You know what I mean? And that's my plan next year. I'm
That's the whole
saving.
goal.
I'm going to get me a truck. Most likely, I'm gonna go get me a truck and then have an aluminum flatbed put on the back of it, and I'm just gonna build something out that I just park in the garage and drive my Ranger back and forth from fucking home. Fuck it. That's what from the shop to the house.
Yeah, what's that, like 5 minutes though? You don't even live
it's
that
very
far,
close.
bro,
Yeah, it's very close. But
You fix that
you'll
thing
be
yet?
golden.
What's that? The Ranger? No, I haven't. It's still got a load to go to the dump in the back of it from like 2 months ago, like a chair and a fucking mattress and a couple of fucking boxes and shit is just stuffed in that Ranger in the shop with a tarp on it. It needs a battery. My truck, the gray mare, the F-150, man. I kept having issues, man. I had to dump a shitload I had to replace the wheel bearing because the ABS system kept fucking up and locking my truck up. I thought that I had a bad belt in the tire, is what I thought. You know what I mean?
Oh, when you step on the brake and it goes.
No, it didn't do that.
No.
I'm
You
saying
take
like
more
if
guts
I'm
not
driving,
this.
like if I'm driving, my analog brakes were tapping.
Yeah.
If it's damp out,
Like if I'm
it's
going
damp
around a
out,
corner
my
or
truck
something?
starts to fuck shit up.
Right, like a
I'm going
long
on my
curve.
fourth transmission. Fourth transmission on this truck.
Yeah, that's what you get for buying a Chevy. The
Right.
the
I have something about ABS.
getting that hub off of there because it's all one piece. You know,
It's a unit bearing. Yeah.
dude.
They'll fight if they've been on there originally,
Bro,
especially where
it's
you
the
are.
it's,
with
it's the
snow.
original one. It's the original
Yeah.
one.
You gotta
I ended
beat
up
those
having to feed the
motherfuckers.
bolts back into the back of it and beating it out with a hammer. I only used one because I was of course dicking the head of it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Well,
we
what
had
happens
to
is that-
beat the
yeah.
piss out of that to get it off.
Yeah.
It was
You gotta
it
heat
was
'em up.
it was all one piece. The rust,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It was just one piece.
Yeah. It fuses.
It was bad, dude. It was
The
bad.
best way when you put a new one in is anti-seize or grease.
That's what we did.
And then
That's
put
what
it
we
in
did.
there, yeah.
I mean,
You'll
you know
never
me.
have that
I've said it
problem.
on the show a million times. My father-in-law taught me the proper way, and that's clean everything up before you put it back together.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
gonna make it easier for you or the next guy to get it apart. It's like the code of it's like the mechanics code. You just
Yeah.
you just make it easier on the next guy. You know what I mean?
Well, when you work on shit a lot, you could tell if you work on something that someone else did previous. You
Yeah.
know if they know what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
When I
Well,
was a roofer, it was the total opposite. You put just much shit on that roof, so whenever someone went to go tear it off, they would just cuss the whole
Fight
time.
it. Yeah.
I've done plenty of tear offs in
Especially
my
that
day.
self-sealing membrane.
Up here where I'm at, there's a lot of asphalt shingling, and there's a lot of 3 layers of asphalt shingling, and you talk about
sucks.
fucking sucks. That is one of the worst jobs in the world you could do is strip a roof of its shingles.
That was actually my favorite part. I don't know why.
Really?
It always was. Yeah.
Jacob's
So I
got
always-
Jacob's got that Guatemalan deep inside of him, ready to just destroy a roof, brother.
Listen, first
No,
of all,
you are. I mean, those guys tear a roof in like
oh, dude,
an hour. It's
Yeah.
nuts.
Right.
Nuts.
The guy over here, they had an insurance job across the street, and this Guatemalan crew showed up, did this house over here and this house over here in a day. I left in the morning at 5:30 in the morning. They were rolling up. They were, kind of sitting in the trucks. And when they get out, there's one truck and like 20 dudes inside of it. I'm not being stereotyped. Like there's like 6
4
guys.
burritos.
Yeah, it's like. I roll out. They're starting to get moving, and by the time I came back that afternoon, they were gone with new roofs on the house. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
my dude
the
was
crazy
complaining.
fest.
Hey,
We
listen,
had my
I
mom's.
was at the Red Oak tonight.
What?
I was at the Red Oak tonight. My buddy, he's a
No.
roof salesman. Yes, I was at the Red Oak.
You were at were you at the Red Oak tonight, Tim? What did you do there,
I
Tim?
was at the Red Oak.
What did
I
you?
was drinking.
No.
Drinking.
Did you go to the Apple Cafe today?
No, I wasn't at the cafe today. I didn't eat breakfast. I didn't eat anything today. Obviously.
either.
Maybe you should
But
have.
I was. No, listen. Yeah,
Oh my God.
my buddy's a roof salesman, right?
Uh-huh.
He's talking about the Hispanics that work for him, right?
Yeah.
He was complaining because they went from his house, the one roof they did in 4 hours, to his roof that they did in 4 hours, but he had to wait an extra 3 hours because it took them 4 hours. It's wild, dude. These guys are blowing out roofs like you wouldn't
I
believe.
want you guys to tell me this isn't the best shit ever.
All right. This is Nashville. I apologize.
Yeah, what up? No, we out here doing it. I
This
know
is
it's
Nashville,
crazy.
bro.
I know it's crazy for me to say this, but if you watch this at some point and you want to place an order with me through Zero Products, my number's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. You can text me
Hell yeah, dog.
and call me
I'll be
because
texting you.
Seth made me do that. Just so everybody knows, when we
You
logged
should.
off the podcast last week, not Tim, but Seth gave me a big fucking talking to, man. Like, I got scolded
Yeah.
by Seth. So there's my number. There's my Google Voice number. You can Google Voice call me right there. So I won't have your number. You won't have mine. You just text me, or you can call me too. Call me, or text me, then call me. So, hey, man, can I place an order?
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, yeah, give me a call.
Oh
Hey, can
yeah.
I place an order? And he'll go, fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, no.
No, I hate money.
no.
Well,
But
man,
I really
it's
do.
shitty
I really
because I
do
need to
use this
order
shit.
other things from WCR. So, but I'm gonna order that brush. But I'm gonna order.
I'm
it
ordering
from
the brush to you tonight.
I can't listen.
Tonight.
I can't, like, WC. Hey, listen.
Even though your commission is probably going to be like $2, but you know.
If
Yeah.
I was selling
But I'm ordering
if
a
I was
brush.
selling if I was selling shit on WCR, dude, Chris would have another Lamborghini right now.
Was
The
he would
sales
just
would
be
it would
all the
just be
Lamborghinis.
crazy. It would be crazy. Dude.
He would.
How much
All
money
of them
I'd
in
be
the
making
country.
them. I mean, dude, I'm such a good salesperson, dude. I'm the best. It only took me like 3 or 4 times to take like 2 or 3 different people's credit cards. It's cool. You know what I mean? It's fine.
I only had
kept
to
pressing
fuck
the
up
wrong
twice.
button. I only fucked up like 40 times. It's cool. You know what I
Fuck
mean?
it.
I'm trying.
Hell yeah,
I'm
dog.
really trying. I'm really
Hey,
trying.
dude, you're a window cleaner and you're
Yeah,
trying
I'm
to
trying.
sell. You know what I mean?
I'm not
Fuck
trying
it.
to sell. I'm just saying I can't.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just use stuff. I use stuff. It's cool. I'll tell you if it's cool.
Hey.
You know what I mean? I feel like
Still
I'm
have
fairly
this and
honest.
haven't used it yet.
Ooh.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that
shit.
thing.
I use
Yeah.
that.
I don't
almost
I
want to
use
use
it
it.
often,
because
actually.
I don't know if I'm allowed to show this or not.
Why?
What, the logo?
I-
Yeah.
Yes. Can
It's
I
in
show?
video,
Okay.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is
Everybody's
it?
made a
Okay.
Yeah,
video.
yeah, it's on. It's
Yeah,
on, I've
okay.
had it on
I don't
video.
want. I don't want to use it just because it's.
I got it on my Instagram showing
Yeah,
me.
I'm a little
sweet
bummed
machines.
out about it too, Jacob. But I'm just keeping quiet about it. I use it a little bit here and there for video and stuff, but
I
I'm just
use it
keeping
all
quiet
day.
until the next round of
That's my
brushes
main
comes
brush.
out. I'll just wait for another one to like use. I don't really want to use mine either. I just want to be.
Yeah,
like,
I don't want to. I don't want
Yeah.
the squeegee life to go
Yeah,
away.
I don't want to. And I'm not saying that it would, but
Never
I
want
just
to
don't
go
want to.
away.
I don't want to foul
Yeah,
it
yeah,
up. You know
it's-
what I mean?
I don't either.
You could have sent me one with my logo on it and one without. I mean, like, come on, Chris. What a fuck.
Yeah.
Chris is fucking cheap. What a cheap
Cheap.
fucking bastard. Chris is a
Bastard.
fucking piece of shit, that guy.
God damn it.
I literally fucking, I have no
We
reason to
gotta
say
use
that.
our
Chris.
squeegee life shit, bro.
Chris is Chris is the most generous
Speaking
dude
of squeegee
ever.
life,
This is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes, Jacob.
Yes.
I was gonna say you can buy squeegee life swag on WCR.com
Oh,
or
you
windowcleaner.com.
Yeah.
For $14.99.
$24.99.
But wait, there's more.
$24.99.
What I would like to do, what would be fucking cool, I'm going to talk to Chris about it. Because my website.
I'm not gonna bring this up anymore. Fuck
my
you, Seth.
website's going
kidding.
away.
I know.
the squeegeelife.com, the website will be gone, I think, by the end of May. What would be cool is if people could just go to squeegeelife.com and it just took them to windowcleaner.com, and every time somebody typed that in, I would get money for that. And
what TJ doesn't know is I have access to
I would like some money.
I would like some money for that. Can you make that happen?
Yeah,
not
we know
not
that
for the
already,
t-shirts,
Tim.
not for the t-shirts, not for the t-shirt. I'm talking like when on their order. That's what I'm saying. Like my affiliate link. If that was my affiliate link, that would be dope.
That would be dope. You'd be rocking and rolling right now.
That'd be dope.
We wouldn't even be doing this podcast.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, I'd be fucking. Yeah, dude, I'd be on a yacht somewhere right now, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Fuck
Maybe I'll
this
end
shit.
up in another state cleaning windows. Who even knows?
I'll be in Missouri.
I might even be in this little pass-through state that brings you to New York and Massachusetts.
Yeah, dude. Hey, listen, dude.
I might be
Hey,
in
listen,
Connecticut.
dude. Hey, listen, dude. Hey, listen. Have Squeegee
In
will
Connecticut.
travel. You know what I mean? It says on my wall here somewhere.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
have Squeegee will travel,
Squeegee
brother.
will travel. You know, hey man, you know I'm about that
That's
life,
the
son.
outlaw shit right there.
You know I'm
boy.
about that life shit. Look at me.
Yeah.
Boys.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now.
TJ,
I'm gonna tell you
TJ
guys.
was
Listen.
the first motherfucker that bought fucking outlaw shit that said have Squeegee will travel.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Listen,
He was
guys.
the very first guy.
I want everybody to know that I've officially lost 18 pounds.
Nice.
Hell yeah,
I died
dude.
18 pounds. 18 pounds.
That's
Did you
nuts.
notice?
It's like,
Hey, did you
holy-
notice how Jacob made a mistake and said I only lost 9 pounds and it was 12, and I fucking did the calculator video screen capture. So I wanted him to know for a fact, like, no, it's more than that.
You need to.
Math sucks.
I'm not starving myself for nothing.
Yeah, I want you to have it right, dude. I'm gonna tell you, it's probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. I wish my back. I am having a serious back problem right now. Very bad. Very bad back problem. Right in between, like the middle of my
Sciatic
back.
or what?
Right below my shoulder blades.
Okay.
In the middle of my back, both sides, whatever's going on there. If just the slightest movement the wrong way, and I almost collapse.
Do you think it's like from pole work and stuff like that, or no?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Like, is it like your muscles, like up here, like right below your shoulder?
You do that
blades?
shit, bro.
Right below,
Yes.
like in the middle of my back. Fuck.
Yeah. Honestly, sometimes if like I've been water-fed poling like multiple days in a row, I will feel it there too.
But I feel like, I guess what I'm getting at is once I can fucking move again, like it's nice outside. I plan on walking. I'm getting my gym set up here at the house. Probably this week, and that's probably what I'm gonna do Sunday. And fucking, you know what I mean? Then I'm really gonna be getting after it.
You kind of got a fucking arm
walking,
wrestling
just lift weights.
contest in August, bro.
Huh?
You got an arm wrestling contest in August.
I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to go. I might just be going. I might just sometime in July just go and spend a couple of days in
Florida.
No, up there with.
Let's go to Florida. I like Florida.
Who's picking to go to Florida in July?
Yeah, first of all, I'm thinking about going back and hanging out at the Zero World headquarters for a couple of days. I think maybe instead I might just do that instead. And go shoot some videos with Sean and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
you have fun with that. You have fun with that.
Maybe Seth can come down, bring his rig
I'm
down.
only 3 hours, so I can drive my stuff there.
Maybe Seth can bring down the new skid mark, and we'll fucking go do some skid mark shit. You know what I mean?
That would be
zero,
fun. Yeah.
The new Zero skid mark.
Yeah.
I wish that was. I wish that was.
I just heard that.
I wish
his
that was.
face was just like, "Don't you say
Might
that."
be.
I wish that was a thing. If that becomes a thing, dude, like.
Well, I'm just gonna say this, and because I love Seth like a brother. He supported me. He gives me. We talk, and he gives me ideas and advice that is very genuine. So thank you, Seth. But I almost feel bad because what is gonna get shipped up to the headquarters, and I don't take it the wrong way, Seth.
It's probably badass.
Yeah, I'm even impressing myself, and it takes a lot. because I'm very critical of what I do.
Well, everything
Chris
that you've
should
given
do-
me
what
works
Chris, yeah, what
fantastic.
Chris should do is get that, check it out, and then let me come get it, and then I'll use it, make sure it's okay.
I think
No.
after I ship it,
I get it.
No, I think after I ship it, I would like to go up there and hang out with those guys, and maybe I could do a video like you did in the warehouse cracking on shit, because that was fucking hilarious.
Well, why can't we just go together?
We can go together, absolutely.
That would be awesome. Maybe we can get Seth to come. Maybe we'll ask Chris if we can have like 7 people show up. How many of us?
I'll stay in a
5 of
hotel.
us. I'll stay in a hotel. No, I mean, go to the Zero World headquarters. It's a completely different building. It's a completely different building than the WCR. Yeah, it's not. They're like miles apart. It's a completely different company.
Are they going to move into the other
Chris
one,
doesn't even own it. World Enterprises owns Zero Products. Chris and Alex have nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Just happens to be in New York.
Just happens to be around the same area.
It's interesting. It's like the mecca of window cleaning. It's in one area, which is cool.
So when you so are you diligently working on that now, Mark?
Yeah, well, as I told you last week or so, my mom had COVID, so I had to
How's she
deal with
doing?
a lot of. She's doing better. She's like 80%. So, thankfully, because she's 84.
That's good to hear,
it's
man.
Tough. And
I didn't want to bring it up unless you said something. So
yeah. No, it's all good.
Because I know that's a touchy subject. That's your mom's, and being sick like that sucks, especially at her age.
And so she's doing well. So I've been able to, I thought I was going to have it done, and I did send Chris and Alex a text. Hey, dude, mom's got COVID. It's going to be a few more days, and the problem is I get so into it, and then I come up with another idea, and then I'm like, fuck. There's a certain point where you can't turn back. You know what I'm saying? Like once everything's fabricated and ready to go, and it's at that point now. But that said, I think this one is probably going to blow some fucking minds, and I'm looking forward to sending it to them so that they can get their hands on it,
I'm going to tell you this right now. If I don't have the very first Zero skid mark prototype in the back of my truck, I'm fucking going to stop. I'm quitting the show. I'm quitting the fucking show. I'm not talking to Mark or Chris ever again. Alex will be on my shit list too, even though Alex is a completely like neutral party here. Alex is like Switzerland on everything. He's such a sweet dude. I'm gonna fucking kill everybody. Everyone's gonna.
How'd you bring Alex up of everybody?
I'm deading everyone off. That's it. I'm not talking to anybody.
You're dead.
But anyway, yeah, spinal decompression. I had an inversion table, man, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that fucked me up worse than anything in the world.
Yeah, my chiropractor, because I asked him I got on one of those once, and it made me worse. And then I spoke to him, and he said, "You really need to be careful unless you're in really fit shape, because you can have a stroke when you're turned upside down like that."
Yeah.
He goes, "Mark," he goes, "it's a great idea." He goes, "But don't do it." And I'm like, I did it one time, and it made my back worse, and I'm fucking done with that.
Right.
I'll sometimes hang on a pull-up bar. My kids have a pull-up bar in the threshold. I'll hang from it and just kind of let my.
Honestly, if you got, even if you don't have,
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, listen. I'm gonna say this live on the podcast. I know I'm gonna get a bunch of shit about it, but I'm fucking gonna. I'm gonna sign up for DDP yoga.
That's what I'm saying,
hell yeah,
man.
dude. Yeah.
Lex Luger, baby.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start it Monday. Or
what exactly is DDP?
Diamond Dallas Page.
Hey, you watch wrestling in the early 2000s?
I watched wrestling before that.
He's the one that got. He's the one that got Jake the Snake Roberts.
Not being Alki anymore.
Yeah, got him clean. He's helped dudes like fucking that could barely use crutches to walk and now can fucking run. Like the dudes, like his testimonials are, and he like. All the old wrestlers, man, he gets them all back into shape and walking good again. Like Lex Luger can stand up again. That motherfucker was crippled in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So
he stopped walking just like after, like doing nothing. He was doing nothing and it just happened. He was paralyzed.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's doing the stretching and shit. And now he's walking.
So I'm gonna do that, man. They need to make a Squeegee channel sheath similar to what Chev's Keep their knives in. Oh shit, I don't know about all that. It's called a bucket on a belt.
Ryan, listen.
It's called a silencer, brother. What you need to do is go to Harbor Freight, buy a tool roll, and then put all your squeegees in the tool roll.
Yeah, like
roll
a
it
wrench
up.
roll.
A wrench roll. There you go, a wrench roll. You buy a wrench roll, and then you just put your channels in that, brother. There's your nice sheave. There you go, Harbor Freight. Mark's a salesman for Harbor Freight.
I get a commission on every one of those.
Gets every, it's Mark's ads are amazing. What he's doing with Harbor Freight, I hope he makes $1 million. You know what I mean? He's selling zero brushes, bulk zero brushes. I mean, reach it brushes. He's gonna try to sell zero soon. He's still in negotiations with zero, but
Right.
reach it and Mormon have already come to agreement with Marks to sell stuff on Harbor Freight. He's been doing really good with that.
God, dude.
But you seriously can. I've seen so many dudes use the wrench roll to stick squeegee channels in. To me, it's not that serious. I have a
don't carry that
6-inch
many
squeegee.
Yeah.
I have a 6-inch squeegee, a 14-inch squeegee, and an 18, and then a 14-inch 0 degree. That's all I've got.
That shit of cutting a squeegee for a job, unless you have a weekly reoccurring or twice a month reoccurring with a specific strain size, I've never.
I do have one squeegee that I cut for one particular house. I don't do it anymore either. But I have
like a master channel for cut-ups, so everything's a one pole.
Right.
Because I do so many French paints, it's like you label them 1 through 13, and I'm like, all right, it's 6/6s. It's this one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I wouldn't do it for anything else other than French windows, especially if you're doing like 12 hours with storms, man. Like, fuck that. Sucks. You know what I mean? The 6-inch doesn't even fit in there. You know?
That's the best thing ever. Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, dude. I hate doing triple tracks with storms.
Dude,
now.
I
hate it, dude.
I hit a lady with a price this year for triple tracks, and she
Never
was
done
like,
it.
she's like, you can't be serious. Oh, I'm like, no, I'm dead serious.
I'm dead serious.
She's like, well, this other guy sent me a quote, and it's half of what you're. And I'm like, well, then you should go with that guy because I don't need that money that bad.
Windows.
Hey, listen, these windows they got vines growing. She got like wall crawling vines that are grown inside of the. I'm like, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, what do you want me to get the multi-tool out? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing, brother? I'm not doing
the amount
that.
of stuff I've done for people.
It's gonna cost you $1,300 for me to do that.
I remember one time it was me and my brother, and this was like when we first started off, and this was the biggest job we ever got. At the time, it was like 157 12/12s with storms, and we were there for like 2.5, 3 days, just trying to. And then, you didn't vacuum this cell out, and then it's like, after doing that, I was like, man, I hate this. It made window cleaning not fun. I was like, I hate this job so much.
Yeah, and I'm the type that if I'm doing a storm job, I know what it's going to take, what they're expecting. I know I'm going to have to do some weird shit in the tracks. I know I'm going to have to do some weird shit to get the sill clean. They're going to complain about that. You know, they're going to like, you put the windows together, what's with the fog? I'm like, I got to explain to them that there's a temperature change in between. What do you want me to fucking do? You know what I mean? Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? When they fog, when you put them back together.
Yeah. They always fog, and I'm like,
what do you want me to do?
That's it's condensation.
24 hours.
It's condensation, you idiot. It's on the outside.
Or your like grotesquely rich fucking ass can easily just put new windows in this fucking shit box, and you wouldn't have to deal with this anymore. We could do that too. Right?
Mike came and helped
Here's
me
my wooden 50-pound removable fucking storms that you have to take off.
That's what I had with Mike. I had Mike come and help me at the time because I was like, I don't have anybody who can help me do this. It was like curved windows where I had to take off easily 125 pound, like handmade, and like not lose the 8 screws.
Right.
And I'm like, it's a second floor, and I'm like trying to come down the ladder holding this thing, and it was like, I mean, they paid through the ass for that job.
They paid through the ass, but there's no amount of money that would get me to do shit like that.
It's the whole day is tense.
I
had this one house.
I can't wipe my own ass. I can carry
had
this giant
aluminum
window.
They had
Oh.
aluminum fucking windows, storm windows that were that size. Like, and I'm talking, this was like almost a fucking 4x8 sheet of fucking tempered storm glass, 2 stories in the fucking air. I had to thumb screw apart. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Fuck that, dude.
What are we?
No.
What are we
that.
doing?
Taking
Fuck
off
that.
second floor like bay
Yeah.
windows.
He's like, why do you
storms
need a
is the
lift
worst.
to do my house? I'm like, dude, have you seen the fucking windows in the back?
Right.
Because you got these
Don't
goofy
break
ass
your
storm
shit,
windows.
bro.
I built something so I could bring the lift up and slide the piece of glass out onto the lift and then lower it down to the ground, clean it, raise it back up, and then just tick tick and just, you know what I mean?
There's nothing the worst though, because like
Dude.
when you go to spin it around and you sweat on it, and then you
Bro.
put it in and you're like, God damn.
Now, it's staying there, dude, forever.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
I
like,
don't
I
even
don't care. There's like a mild thumbprint
Yeah.
and like the little bead of sweat. I'm like, whatever. I don't think if I took this back out, it would ever go back in. again.
Right?
So
yeah,
it's the
dude.
end of
Oh,
it.
dude, they are the bane of my existence, and I'll be honest, storm windows, triple tracks, whatever you guys call them, if you have them, you know what we're talking about. Like, I bid them bitches high, brother, high.
Do you guys remember the Pellas that had the blinds in between the
Oh
windows?
yeah, I still deal with
Fuck
them
them
daily.
bitches. I still deal with them every day.
Hate those. I won't take them out. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking the blinds out. I'm not messing
They're
with these
simple,
blinds,
bro.
No, but they're like always. They're always dry rotted. So they're like almost in my opinion, they're almost always.
I run into a lot of not the cords fucking pop all the time on them for me.
Yeah.
And it's just gotten to the point where I have one lady that I'm doing at the end of May. She's got Pellas, but she's got the new ones where when they swing out, the blind goes with it. And
oh yeah, that's nice.
those aren't too bad. Now the old style where they're affixed in the outer pane, fuck those things.
You just go down and pop those bottoms. You lift them up. You squeegee
Listen,
the window.
dude,
You put the
I'll tell you
bottoms
this.
back in. You're on to the next one. Bro.
Listen, Tim, the next time one of those jobs comes up, I'll refer you.
I'll do it, bro.
I got you, brother.
Yeah.
do 'em all the
I
time.
every time I
We do
touch
a lot
one of
of
those
pillows.
things, it just crumbles into 1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I hate that's at least here. I don't know everywhere else. But these are like 80s pillows.
Right.
Like in the early 90s.
Yeah.
And they've just
One of that big quarterly account that I do, that factory that I do, the whole outer rim of glass, the whole outer wall glass are those Pella windows with the blinds in between, but the blinds are stationary and they're eye hooked at the bottom.
Oh, I hate the
That's
eye
where
hook ones.
those are the eye hooks. The eye hooks are the easy ones
Yeah, but
because you just pop
these
them. You
motherfuckers
just use your
painted-
thumbs, you pop them, you
Yeah,
put
but-
them back in real quick.
these fuckers painted all
Oh,
those
they
Pella
painted
window
them
frames
fucking
and
good.
then stuck the outer
Nope.
glass while they were still wet. So
Dumb.
dude, like they
Dumb.
contracted me one year. They were like, "Hey, if we want to try to take these apart and clean them," I'm like, they were like,
Yeah.
"Will you give me a price?" And I gave them a price, and I'm like, and they were like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yes." Because I went in beforehand and I told them, like, before I give you an estimate, I want to see how hard it is to get these apart. I couldn't get them apart. It was a pain in the ass because they were painted. That gasket was glued to that shit.
Well,
And
think about
ugh.
it. Those pellets are already when you're trying to get them on the eye hooks.
Mhm.
They're already a pain in the ass. So if they add paint to those eye hooks.
Yeah, it's
Just a little bit of paint. You're not putting those eye hooks
absolute
back on.
total nightmare. Just getting the piece of glass
Yeah.
off. I busted one fucking piece of glass. I had to pay for it to have it replaced because I was in there trying to pry them fucking windows out of there. It was a nightmare, man. Absolute
Well,
nightmare.
that's a Pella replacement. You can't even get it replaced by anybody normal. You gotta go to Pella.
I know, because I had to pay for it.
Yeah,
I had to pay for that. I just, like I said, I just set, if there's jobs like that, I just set the price, and then that's that. I had a guy just yesterday message me. He's like, I gave him an estimate in the very beginning, like the first week of March, and he's kind of been him-hawing, like tire kicking ever since, and at a certain point, I'm just like, dude, listen. And he messaged me. He's like, "Oh, I'd like to get you on the schedule," and la da 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 da. And I was like, "Cool, I'll do that, but someone's got to be there that day to pay me when I'm finished. You know what I mean? That's, because just because this guy's kicking the tires and shit, right? And I said, and not only that, I said, I'm not going to have an appointment until mid-May. You know what I mean? And he's like, well, I'm going to see if I can find somebody that could do it for me cheaper and sooner. And I'm like, cool. I was like, well, just so you know,
good for you, buddy.
If you would have, if you would have responded to me a month ago when we spoke, you probably would have had a sooner date. But since you wanted to keep, I told him, the last time I spoke to you was in April, and you asked me when I could do them, and I said as soon as you're ready. That was my response. As soon as you're ready, I'm ready to go. We can do it as soon as possible. And he never responded. And then all of a sudden, it gets sunny out and it's nice, and now he wants his shit done right now. Nah. He got mad. He stayed mad because I don't care. I was just like, all right, dude. Like, sorry, I hope you find somebody to take care of you. Thank you for the opportunity. Send a kissy face emoji. No, I didn't do that. I was just like, I hope you find somebody. I hope you find somebody to take care of you, man. Thanks for the opportunity. I'm just not. I'm not dicking like all. When I say I'm gonna trying to be kinder and nicer, I mean in all aspects of life, not just on the internet. Like I'm just like trying to be like, fuck it, whatever, dude. Okay, you know what I mean? There's nothing. Bye. Have somebody else do
it doesn't
that
matter.
Shit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Somebody else do that shit. I don't care. I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. The phone's still ringing. It's cool.
I always do get a chuckle out of like giving someone a free estimate, and then they're like upset about the free estimate. I go, you called me, asked for this. You said how much would you charge? This is how much I'd charge.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, what is there to be upset about?
Yeah.
Just like you don't like the price. Well, that's the point of an estimate.
You just keep going down the list.
It gives you options. Obviously, I'm not in the running here. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's like these gutters. This guy's got 12-foot ceilings. You know what I mean? And this is a big house. You know what I mean? Them fucking gutters is like 30 plus feet in the air. You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers is high. You know what I mean? I gotta break out the big ladder for that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Listen, man, you should have caught me when I was. You should have caught me when I was motivated for cash and it was cold out. I'm like, let's do this.
Right.
Now I'm like, and I hit him hard on the gutter cleaning too. I hit him way hard on that. He was like, really? And I'm like, yeah, man. You know what I mean? They're high in the air.
No, I don't even get up on the ladder anymore doing that high stuff.
You know,
Skyvac poles on a leaf blower. That's it, dude.
Skyvac poles on a leaf blower.
Yeah, you just attach it with a grommet and you can blow all that shit out. Yep. There's a bunch of guys who do that.
Zero gutter poles.
Yeah, you can use that or the Skyvac ones. They're the same thing. All you do is you buy the
zero gutter poles.
Oh, I thought you had zero gutter poles.
No,
I do have zero gutter poles,
man. Insta poles. If you want to keep your crew safe or yourself safe, an Insta pole and and the proper PPE, your money. I
forget what it is. It's like
let's get it all made in
inch
China.
and a half.
Sorry, Phil.
Works good. But
say that again, Seth.
I said it's if you take apart the leaf blower and you use this like rubber grommet that goes from like 2 inch to inch and a half, then you put the pole in, you tighten it on there, and then I put 2 zip screws in there to hold it, and like just have the base pole, and you just add the sections you need. For anything that's high now.
So do you operate you hold the pole?
Yeah, from the you just hold
and
like
then
this,
put the leaf blower in the other hand.
Yeah, you just walk it.
That seems like a lot.
It's a lot. Well, because it's in the rubber grommet, you can spin it.
Oh, okay.
So like the headpiece, like you can kind of maneuver it, and if you don't want to maneuver, you can lock it. You know what I mean? I just leave it like kind of unlocked, and then the pole will spin.
And what kind of blower are you using?
The Husqvarna 125.
Okay.
So
piece of shit.
Like it.
That's cool.
Yeah. Works great.
I just do home lights myself.
I'm a still guy. I'm a still guy myself. I like still shit.
I wouldn't.
I was about to say it's better than a fucking still, but
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I wouldn't do it to a nice blower, but if you have
still
kicking around,
still power, still shit's way better than anything out there.
I'm gonna give you my scenario with still. Whenever I went to go buy a fucking blower, it's a handheld blower. The dude like talked me up about just buying the fucking can of fuel, the still fuel. And and I put it in there, and in the store, he was like fucking trying to. It's like, I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna show you. The motherfucker didn't start.
That's all I use in my blower.
Still, chainsaws are fucking nothing comes close to them. But I will tell you this:
My
I had a
blower,
bad
my
experience
blower,
with the weed eater.
my blower is gangster.
I had
And
a
I
still
use
weed
nothing
eater.
but the still.
Yeah, you got to use that
fluid,
engineered fuel.
Yeah.
But I bought a still weed eater, and 3 months.
They also,
in,
they also now, not to cut you off, Mark, they also now sell non-ethanol cans of fuel as well, just straight fuel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Certain gas stations here have it, marine fuel without ethanol. But I bought a still
still
because I love their chainsaws. My neighbor
Mhm.
and I, after a hurricane, we cut down trees, and I had a Craftsman piece of shit, and he could put his fucking chain on the wood, push down, and pull the trigger, and that bitch would eat through
Yeah, they're nice
lumber
chainsaws.
like it was nobody's business. But it was an older still, so
Mhm.
I went and bought a still weed eater, like $375-400, and it's some kind of hybrid motor they came out with. Not a 2-stroke, not a 4-stroke, somewhere in between. After about, I would say a month or two, it shit the bed. So I took it back into where I bought it. It was Ace Hardware, and he's pulling the fucking cord. I go, there's no compression, and he goes, oh, warranty's void. I go, why is the warranty void? He goes, because you took the guard off. You know, the guard that cuts the line? He goes, you're running too much line. I go, bullshit. This is a commercial fucking weed eater. You show me a lawn service that cuts acres of fucking grass every day with a guard on the weed eater that cuts the fucking line. He goes, I'm sorry, I can't warranty this. So at that point, I went and bought it.
That's Ace Hardware.
That was the store. Yeah, you're right. That's the store. But
because my cousin's a dealer, they not only deal, but they do service there. And
you ask your cousin about that hybrid motor, because I don't think they make it anymore.
Yeah.
I took the motor apart to find out why I had no compression. They had nylon plastic valves in it. And I was like, this is the fucking bullshit. Ask him. I'll guarantee you he'll tell you that was a piece of shit. So since then, I went to Echo, and I've never had a problem with my weed eater. And I have a lot of...
we enjoyed you guys watching the show. We'll see you guys again next week with, I'm hoping, a less contentious podcast. And, thanks a lot for watching. And, we'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Yeah.
Yep.
My dogs are barking now.